we are back with the top 8 for the Arc World Tour Gold event over here in Frankfurt, Hessen Crash. I'm just Dave. I'm here with the one and only, the German juggernaut. It is Toast. How you doing, bud?
I am doing great. I'm happy to be back for more Granblue as always, and it's honestly become a bit of a Hessen Crash tradition of us doing the top 8 for Granblue.
It is.
So very happy to be back on the mic with you as always, brother, and I'm very happy to look at this wonderful bracket that we have here for the top 8 for Granblue Fantasy versus Rising. Incredibly stacked as always. People are already yelling yummers in the background, and we have versus RFU, the French team kill to start us out into an immediate German team kill, which we're going to have quite a lot of today. We have Saki versus Citizen over on the loser side as well. We're going to have even more German action with Vittori and Bonsai, as well as Tai and Yuna. So there's going to be a ton of German team kills today, but of course, you know, repping the home country, the German scene, one of the strongest in Europe, if not in the world.
If you're in Germany, you have to face the Germans.
If you're in Germany, you have to face the Germans. Yeah, that makes sense.
What RFU said is Germany, unironically,
how you guys doing?
Probably the strongest region in Europe at the moment, just like consistency-wise.
Yeah.
And I think I have to agree, right? Again, you were talking about the German team.
Who's the best
Germany,
region?
you have to face the Germans. I was talking to the French outside. What RFU said is Germany, unironically, probably the strongest region in Europe at the moment. Just like
shout out to Germany.
Yeah. And I think I have to agree, right?
Good
German team kills. Kind of hard when 2/3 of your top 8 is made up of Germans. But for now, we have the French battle. It's going to be Skill versus RFU. Skill having started to juggle back between the Saurus and the Beatrix, but up against the Sandalphon, this Saurus is coming through. First game coming our way here for the winners, top 8. Skill up against RFU. Let's engage.
Let's get in there. But yeah, RFU player who I really think has really come into his own recently. Someone who's already been a big name, even all the way throughout base Granblue. Someone who's been an incredible just competitor.
Shout out to Sandalphon being a top 8 winner side, by the way.
He's been on another level.
Odds are it's going to go to losers because it's Skill on the other side. But hey, still shout out to RFU and making the Sandalphon noise. What do you think about the ad administrators? Would it be worth the play? Honestly, probably not. Unfortunately, despite the good ad insert support, the support pretty much has only really led to Malice being better rather than ad inserts themselves.
Absolutely. Beautiful conversion there from RFU. Is going to be able to carry all the way in.
So although it probably would be decent,
for you to get an extension.
It's probably not exactly worth it.
Weakest showed by the way. We got Fiddison and Aria on the side.
That's Ken, bro. Come on. They're only going to put him in Fatal Fury. They're not putting him in Granblue as well.
That's crazy. That's absolutely.
Dexa put all their eggs into a single basket. Basically, like ad ministers do with their Link 5. Tend to not be the greatest anymore.
Get all of that corner carry. Another really strong thing about Sandalphon, you can route in a way where only for 50% of your meter.
Also, ad ministers have even with the new support does help, but they don't exactly play. They don't play the best into established boards. But they do really get to run a lot of hand traps. That's what's always been good about them. But so does everybody else nowadays. Most meta relevant decks now are able to run like 15 hand traps while creating much better boards and just in general being much stronger.
Which is absolutely inspiring at the moment. And yeah, again, we
keep forgetting Sandalphon and Saurus exist. Yeah, because no one really plays Sandalphon, and at least at a top level skill here, pretty much is like the only one that really ever plays Saurus. We do a micro here who's pretty good and who did really well at CEO, but when it comes to the players who typically will see make top 8, Skill's pretty much the only Saurus that does it.
UDP there from Skill, of course.
Skill's a monster. Like straight up, Skill's a monster.
Pretty much vacuums you in. And that's going to be Arefu finding some nice little stagger pressure here, still once again in the fire mode. It's going to be on the receiving end of 10% more.
I can't tell you where Hessen Crash takes place outside the fact that it's in Germany, so I could not tell you.
Already does a ton of damage every time.
For the third phase, I know the main healing hand left, only a few of the simple heals that take longer to use and basically come down to next hit wins. Those are fun, huh?
Very nice side
Beating a boss on a pixel.
Always
fun, right?
Gets him through. Oh my days, the low straight after faking the throw, and Arefu taking it to the dome. Skill picks himself up around.
Absolutely, keeping things simple there as well with the basketball combo, not even risking any sort of drops. I really like that from Skill.
I haven't played Melty in any form of competitive level, so it would not be. So cannot say anything. That's all I was trusting on that.
I think you have to be really valued when you're such a strong tournament player.
Yeah, these characters can do really good stuff. They just need more players to do it. Yeah, I think both Sandalphon and Soares are both high tier characters. Myself, I don't think Sandalphon is top 5, top 7, whatever like Japan does. But I do think both these characters are high tier. The issue is that at least when it comes to Sandalphon, I can't really say about Soares, but at least when it comes to Sandalphon. Typically, the people that are going to play Sandalphon are the people that are going to play Shotos. And he was dead there. Oh, he was dead there too. He's just dodge. He's going. Typically, the people that are going to play Sandalphon are the Shoto players. And if you're going to play a Shoto character, you're going to play Percival. You're going to play Beatrix. You're going to play Belial. You're going to play these other characters who I personally think are all stronger than Sandalphon. Soares, on the other hand, I don't know. I think just not many people are big fans of the whole punch first, ask questions while punching the style that is Soares. Definitely nowhere near saying these characters are bad. It's just that the pure only punch character probably isn't the most picked archetype, and then there are just better Shotos to pick. That's Sandalphon.
That you can just brawl your way out of a corner situation. You don't need to always make hard reads to get out. You can just brute force.
I'm racking myself. I consider that fun because that's what people play those style games for. If we all wanted to play games with easy boss fights, we'd play Sonic games or Mario games.
When skill breaks out, it's over, right? Like, you have the Soares damage and the mid-range pressure. Like, the second you get into the 6XL range, this character becomes oppressive. Absolutely.
Yeah, Granblue balance is really good. Like straight up, Granblue's probably got the best balance when it comes to their characters, probably of any fighting game right now. Street Fighter's got a pretty good argument for that too. There's a lot of really good characters in Street Fighter too. Ooh, that should be a punish. That did not punish. Wow.
Yeah, it's a little bit too slow on that one.
I have not played Mario Wonder now. But if you look at CEO, there are 16 different characters across the 16 players in top 16. I'm pretty sure even for this top 8 here in Germany, I think all 8 players play a different character than each other. I don't think there's any. I have to double check the players again, but I think there's either 7 or 8 characters across these top 8 players. That's pretty damn good, if you ask me.
Yeah, and once again, you can really see Arefu optimizing his routing. That's something that he really does excel at with the character, and Sandalphon is a character who already has pretty stable routes. He already has pretty consistent stuff if you want to go for the simple route. But if you really optimize, the character can really cash out. And wow, what a challenge right there. Doesn't have the resources, sadly, to get the kill. And this is still very spooky. Skill still has the install.
You catching. I think got a backdash there. Not sure exactly what he caught there, but he got something.
Very nicely done here, but yeah, that
his JU is disgusting. I will stand by that. But his JU is probably the most disgusting air button in the game now. It used to be Belial JH.
For now, Arefu back in control. Skill though, just waiting for his opportunity. Going out, the rush punch connects.
Backdashing against Soares is a bad idea. Actually, no, I do it all the time. Don't know how that worked, but he takes that.
For you with no mercy. This is going to hurt quite a lot. It's going to be, once again, the lot of corner carry into the fire install as well. Arefu in a really, really dominant position now after that stray hit on the 2-on-4U.
It's very cool how Arefu has been consistently like controlling skills movement with these 2Ls. Because he's been using these 2Ls at like
cannot be, damn.
Skill isn't really allowed to run up. Oh my god, the meaty though!
Punch him and take him to the
I think he's dead.
I can Nekopara, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it.
Can somebody check on the sign-off?
Yeah, it's looking like he's dead.
Welcome to watching a tournament that happened in Germany yesterday.
God, this character's so cool.
He is so cool.
And Skill taking the lead with 2-1 up against Arefu. Let's see what Arefu finds, because I think the game
one thing I'll definitely give Mario games. They're very rarely ever difficult, except for the hidden levels. There seems to always be at least one hidden level that tends to actually be pretty damn difficult.
Like you rush punch on a backdash and your life total is immediately in your favor.
Yep, absolutely. Skill. Okay, for the classic pressure, punching 1,000 stars. Arefu wanting to eat up a little bit of space, but immediately gets hit by
that dodge actually worked, really?
Close out.
That's surprising.
Getting bomboed as well. Every time I see that move, I'm like, all right, the combo's done, but then he bounces against the wall. The sponge!
Still staying patient on defense right there, finds a good spot to BC out. Once again though, Arefu repaying him in kind for that. What a whiff punish into the impact knuckle, and this is going to be death. And this is going to be a match point situation here for Skill.
Arefu needs to lock in right now. He said the loser's side almost looking more dangerous than the winner's side. So he definitely doesn't want to fall.
Not gonna lie, but that's kind of most tournaments nowadays, or just about any game really. Tekken, Street Fighter, Guilty Gear, Granblue. When you get to the top 8 after the going into the loser side it's always a nightmare.
Yeah, crumbled a little bit there on that final game, but still, Skill with an incredible display once again. It seems that someone who works hard still can't beat someone who's having fun.
That's true. That's absolutely true. That is my well. Split into 2, committing mitosis.
Only a few plushes this time. Maybe that'll build up later.
His human form to
it does kind of look like they're playing in a tent in a way. God, they need to close these doors.
Kind of the classic
Holy crap, man!
These German grand finals, right? Fitizen versus Saki
and the nearest back.
is a classic of classics. It'll always gonna be.
Saki Fitizen.
Especially on the course of these top 8.
Basically, going into this tournament, I was like, okay, the top 3 is going to be Skill, Saki, and Fitizen in some order.
It's been really cool to see that he's always had, you know, ever since Saki really became a driving
basically for most EU tournaments that only involve EU players, if these 3 are here, I'm basically okay. First, second, and third is going to be 3s. The question is in what order. Last tournament kind of surprised me because it was these 3 in like second, third, and fourth. Because the Eustace player beat them all. But we'll see if that changes this time.
Yeah. I don't know what happened to the Sam, but I think it's going to be back. A few things up, like he ain't space.
Saki Fitizen, Catalina Beatrix.
Kind of scary.
Definitely in someone's basement. I don't know where they are. Outside of the fact that they're in Germany, I don't know where they are. Okay.
Pilot this character, and it would be really spooky. But Fitizen, especially, I mean, Fitizen, if you put him on any sort of top tier,
I have literally put a single foot in Germany, and that is it.
It is crazy. Like, Fitizen is so good at picking up characters quickly. He just has.
I sat on a rock that was at the border of 3 different countries. So.
Dude. Yeah, while we've been absolutely
and that is the closest I've ever been to being in Germany.
Saki has been playing the neutral of his life. Fitizen is being very proactive with these far heavies, trying to control Saki.
I hate you, Delta Clock.
Beatrix unleashes her full potential when she is at low health. The Delta Clock claims another victim.
I hate you, Delta Clock.
No combo, but it's fine.
Oh, let's get it, baby! With the hard.
That's why he's my goat.
just with the immediate hard call out there on the DP from Citizen, just armoring through, getting the hit and getting the kill. Beautiful reaction there on the Brainlet Bringer.
That's a good way to start a first to 3.
Back to the corner.
Holy shit, dude.
Saki staying very patient here again. He doesn't need to do too much, and again baiting out these far heavies. Hard to whiff punish, but you can do it. We've seen it done already, and Saki will only improve.
Yeah, it was.
Blade Ender coming in here. Saki just mashing, walking himself out of the corner right now. Enchanted lands, spaced perfectly, no punish.
The rest of the tournament that's unhinged. The rest of the tournaments, by the rest of the tournaments, basically it was pools the top 8. A little bit. It wasn't that level of unhinged, but we got a lot of unique characters. We got a lot of interesting characters. So like first match of pools for this was Lancelot versus Nier, where the Nier started teabagging at one point. And in return to counteract the teabagging, the Lancelot purposely dropped his kill combo so he could taunt.
He's just hydrating. I love watching Fidison every time.
And we also and then the next match included a second Nier, and I think that was versus a Zoe. And then after that there was another Zoe.
Yep.
And then there was also an Onrey. There was a lot of interesting characters. There was a lot of interesting characters during the pools of this tournament.
Make sure to turn into Adam Brawl next week.
Hell yeah.
And then this top 8, I think, has either 7 or 8 unique characters in the top 8. So that's pretty cool. This is only the second match though. First match was Soares versus Sendolf on Arafu versus Skill. Now we have the classic, which is Saki versus Fidison, being Cat versus Beatrix. It was good, Bosnian. Good DP.
Emerald Blade as well, just all the blades coming out from this Catalina.
Absolutely. And this really is the onus really is on Saki to keep Citizen under control in this matchup. Catalina, of course, does have superior range, does have superior control of the neutral, but once Beatrix gets in, it gets incredibly scary, and of course there's always the looming threat of the Riding Free.
Yep. I did not call this Beatrix a nuclear device for nothing. Citizen, absolutely explosive.
So much plus.
Tries to go for the low
more plus.
The auto combo here, but Citizen just plugging it out. BC giving Citizen another turn here. Actually ahead in the diamond management.
Chilling, working. Gonna reach up to your Python book. Nice.
Yeah, nice counter poke.
Jabbing straight. Classic.
Extension, keeping it simple, keeping it stylish, and getting himself around on the board here. Citizen showing signs of life.
Definitely needs to adjust a little bit here, right? Like, Saki's a very cerebral player. He will show up with a strategy just against you. And who best to deal with Citizen?
Need more 6XLs? Sure, Tab. Why not? That was good, man. Yeah, my weekend was alright. Went to Chain Shift down here in SoCal. Got second in Fatal Fury, first in Granblue for that. It was a points event for the Tekken World Tour. So in a relatively small place, because it was in a hotel like conference room or something like that. It was yeah, we got to watch players like John Ding, Cherryberry Mango, Ulsan, Low High, Cuddlecore, Anakin. Got to watch a lot. Martha and Ash. Got to watch a lot of top level Tekken players.
And that is how you have to play this matchup.
Which was really cool.
You have to keep her away. You have to capitalize on those.
One of the reasons why we're streaming right now rather than yesterday, because rather than heading home after Granblue and Fatal Fury ended, I ended up staying to watch the Tekken Top 24 and Top 8 instead.
Will blow up on the next hit, but for now the BC keeps him safe.
That makes him not. I hate you, Delta Clock. That makes him not a very nice guy. Setting me to losers. What an awful human being.
Yeah, and I mean, a set as even as this is honestly not a surprise, especially considering how much they play. Fitizen, by the way, did tell me earlier when we were hanging around the casual stations that he was feeling incredibly confident today. He was feeling really, really
I flew all the way to Orlando to fight against the Vasaraga in the finals, and then I flew back home to California to fight a Vasaraga in the finals.
Okay, we're playing first to free, so it's a W for Dudikov in the end.
Saki,
ooh.
to select, bring it out.
Really?
Potato Night.
Huh?
Really?
Hold on.
You win game 1, lose game 2, and immediately swap to Charlotta? Really?
Actually going in as well, picking the Charlotta, which I think
but Voss, shut up.
An interesting choice right there, because I don't think the Catalina was working fully. I feel like he kind of.
I know you said just kidding. I don't care. Shut up.
I think so as
well.
But I really like the idea of
all these Vasaraga players, man.
The first game, right? Like you put up the wall, you put your opponent in a very proactive mindset.
Spin to win. If I go for my ultimate lariat, I'm just gonna eat a sight to the face.
Like Saki can be proactive now. He can decide the pace a lot more than he could with Catalina.
I know you mean Charlotta. There is spinning to winning, and that clearly is working apparently. 668 punish.
UDP 668 starter, so this is going to be a massive chunk of damage here. Saki looking for one more hit to close without baits to BC.
It's beautiful, man.
Why are you not allowed to freaking guard cancel that early?
Saki.
Why are you not allowed to guard cancel that early? It does so much guaranteed chip.
That really still plays her, so being able to this is not a character you get sets again.
Yeah, definitely.
No, you can guard cancel it, but you have to guard, but you're not allowed to guard cancel it until near the end of it. Like right around like that, either that last swing or that second to last swing is when you're able to guard cancel it. So you have to eat literally all that chip.
Down a little bit here. Oh my days! Yeah, just riding in for free, and we're seeing more far heavies again. If Saki just switches back to Catalina now and go back on the whip punishment plan, that would be the funniest thing.
Definitely. For now,
the reason why Saki swaps to Charlotte is because Fitizen doesn't play this matchup with Bia. Interesting. So I'm guessing that means we're going to be seeing Fitizen switching right now.
He is very happy to spend his bravery points.
So what, Fitizen's going to switch to Siegfried or something?
Not even give Fitizen an opportunity to get started. And we're once again going back to character select. Are we going to get to see the Uwe Man?
If we see Uwe Man, I think Bia. Yeah, I think Siegfried is actually a good counter pick to the. All right, wait. To the cry. What do you want to see? What do we start to see?
Yeah, that B Jenny player was definitely much better than me.
Looking for the Uwe Man.
Also I'm terrible into that matchup. So yeah, I got wrecked in the Fatal Fury finals. But I was kind of surprised I was happy to even make it that far, so I'll take it. I didn't expect to make grands for Fatal Fury.
Nicely done here, yeah. I don't hate this decision, right? Like, yes, Siegfried could technically deal better with this, but Saki is one game away from winning, and you usually need about a game to adjust. So I like the decision from Fitizen here not to take the risk, just keep going on that Beatrix momentum, just hope to be able to control this crap.
Absolutely. Right now he's doing a great job of it. Messes up the meaty situation, unfortunately. Gambles on the DP again, and things are going from bad to worse for Fitizen right here. That's going to be an extension into the super massive damage coming out.
Huge Breck cutter coming in here. The Delta Clock is ticking. Should be able to get some good
I hate you, Delta Clock.
Doesn't kill. Not even the tiny gremlin. But definitely not going to be
Thursday. What was it? When was it again? 5? 6?
Tried to bait out the Holy Ladder, but Saki just so patient on this reverse.
6.
Yeah, working on chip damage now as well, though. Fitizen trying to back off, trying to get this demon away from him, just going for the riding freeze. The actions without consequences, and the DP has been punished.
Yeah, well, I wonder what Tokon news we're going to get. Probably going to be some.
Oh my God! All right, Saki. Not interested.
Probably going to be another character. Probably going to be the next couple characters.
Thomas Ray for
Pretty sure they'll be.
Oh my God! Catches the chicken block.
Oh, the miss.
Just for the frame kill. Throw is rejected though. Oh my days, another perfectly reactive TP.
Yeah,
Saki's been really on point with punishing basically every option Fitizen has done with the DP. From riding free to the dive kicks, he's been really good at DP and punishing all of these.
All right,
word.
So
I hate you, Light Holy Ladder.
I can't look at chat right now because Fitizen is.
Hate Light Holy Ladder, hate riding free.
The embarrassed plate is super important here.
Okay, no hate riding free, hate Delta Clock.
Just a wake up in general. So I hope that he's going to be able.
Or just say I hate riding free when it's with Delta Clock.
That's the button of all time. Thunderbird is
Tail, but I'm not.
There's 1,000 hands.
Nah, well, what are you talking about? Grimnir doesn't have a weakness. Grimnir doesn't have any weaknesses. What are you talking about?
Another big chunk of damage. Fitizen once again in the corner. Last chance now.
One more guess for Fitizen. Started the tweak right here.
He's got the 50% for the guaranteed put him in chip range.
He only has simple inputs on.
And there's the guaranteed chip damage. And look out for got a dot.
Let's go.
At the Saki, Charlotta makes a triumphant comeback here, taking out Fitizen from this winner's side. Of course, he still has a chance left. He's still
so it depends on the character, Bosnian. Basically, most probably like I don't even want to say most. A good chunk of characters have meterless DPs, but some characters like Grimnir do not have meterless DPs. You have to spend where their EX versions are not invincible, but their ultimate versions are. So if you want to do the invincible move, you have to spend 50%. Oh shit, Avira.
She came in, she played Vera, and she has stuck with Vera. I love character loyalists. This is one of the reasons why I really like Europe.
So we're 6 for 6. Yep, ultimate moves cost 50%.
Let's see how this goes.
So characters like Grimnir, that's Vera. She's got a meterless DP. Like Fairy here, they have to spend 50% if they want to do their invincible DP.
Is somebody who doesn't quite isn't using the scummy moves.
So yeah, we're 6 for 6. Now depending on who the last two characters are, we literally might be 8 for 8 for unique characters.
And really maximize that grind.
Yeah, and that's surprising as well because you'd think the near player.
So I think Combo Breaker was 8 for 8 too. So I think Combo Breaker, CEO, and possibly this tournament literally all had 8 characters in the top 8.
GG holding it down. Epic style.
That's insane to think about.
In the corner at the moment, but there's the Scala though.
Meanwhile, in Evo Japan, having multiple Vasaragas in top 8, right? Multiple, I think it was like what, 2 Vasaragas and 2 Cagliostros or some shit like that.
Nice extension. Gonna be setting up the GG as well. Gets the side switch, and now Yuna finding herself in the corner on just one. A beautiful hit on the Lumi. Minus watch mistake here from Tai. It's going to be punished heavily. We are going corner to corner, coast to coast, and the life totals are even up.
I'm so incredibly happy seeing this. Yuna was somebody that normally was like, she was very uneven because the anxiety kind of got to her, but she is such a seasoned competitor now that she really is able.
Yeah, I know. That's the worst part. Vossman, there were 2 Vosses in top 8 just for Evo Japan, just for him to get buffed like a few weeks later.
Sorry, I haven't seen Vera in a while.
You always get scared. It's a very spooky experience.
That jump kind of stupid.
Earlier on in the day when I was talking with some of the people there, when Diote won a previous match, I think it might have been on the first day actually to make top 8. I told them basically every Vasaraga now. In a situation where the opponent is 1 hit from dying, will basically always go for 6XM.
No Taichis today. Yuna getting the SSPA finish.
And so after the 6XM happened, I blocked it and then won the last round. I straight up told him. I literally looked at him. And I told him. I told the people this earlier. Every Vasaraga will do 6XM in that situation.
He's big chilling.
Yeah, he's just
hydrating.
He's just vibing. But we'll see.
So that's what the talking was after the match ended. It was basically me just telling him, I knew you were going to do that, because literally every Vasaraga freaking does that now.
Oh, this is perfect weather. I love this shit. Another Vera moment coming your way. That was interesting. Going for the snaps here. High. Doing the classic here, but look at Yuna just absolutely surgically interrupting Ty's approach with the 6XL.
Good jump.
Another call out coming out. These jumps have been working out so nicely for Yuna.
Oh, did not build it. Oh, got it anyways.
But it's fine. We don't need it. The media is more than enough. Bam!
This is going the exact opposite of Char versus Beepaw CEO.
Posing on him there right at the end. But yeah, Yuna looking to be in a very dominant position for most of the set. Once she gets her offense going, it is just incredibly rough for Ty right now. Still trying
and to be fair, even if I was wrong, even if I end up being wrong and you end up doing run forward, went low rather than doing the butt slam, I don't know, and I lost that round, I still would have been up 2-1. So it was worth going. So I figured I was fine going for the call out on there.
She's just really spooked. Another throw coming in here. Yuna hasn't gone for the command throw, by the way, so far. So I'm really waiting for that gorgeous whip punish coming out, and Yuna is going to be able to finish it off 2-0 for Vera Nation.
Absolutely. Just once again, just finding one hit and capitalizing off of it every single time. Once again, hydrating, staying hydrated, and you really have to. Like, we are sweating in this venue right now. It is going to be 35 degrees today in Frankfurt. We are getting cooked, chat.
If we are actually being cooked in real life, it is kind of rough. Shoutouts to Fuzi, who is just like coaching Yuna in chat. She's not reading chat, Fuzi. You can let it go. It's
just let it go.
Shoutouts to having your passport in on this.
Oh my god.
It is 22 frames, so it is reactable. Annoying to react to, but it is reactable.
Wow. Wow.
I'm so sorry, Fuzi. I love you.
Fuzi gonna be exploding real soon, but yeah.
This is in Germany.
Yuna and Ty once again going in. Ty taking an extra little bit of time to go back to the character selector, take a breather, re-evaluate the game plan right now, because it's looking a little bit sketchy, because sometimes Ty is finding these really good hits, right?
This is in...
snuffing out the approaches from Yuna, but not really getting too much off of them.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, like, I think Ty he's running the classic fairy game plan, but Yuna seems to have come specifically prepared to deal with the Zoner menace. Like she said, I'm going to kill John Zoner today.
This is in Frankfurt. Frankfurt, Germany.
Oh my god! Ty is running for their life. Finally, the 2-1-4U coming out.
Yeah,
get that overload.
Watching Yuna get 50% meter and you just hear horror.
She's too good. She's too good, Chad.
One salutations, hope you're doing well too. I finally got to rank C2. My last match against the UL player just rage quit the moment we defeated them.
And it's set point.
Hello, girl, Neko. Yeah. The best part about beating rage quitters is beating rage quitters that rage quit like immediately after the match ends. Because you get to see that they rage quit, but you still get the credit for the win. Those are the best kinds of situations to find against rage quitters. The people that still lose their points even though they rage quit.
Able to contain Yuna for now. The Scarlet over stop. Get the pickup as well. This is Ty's moment.
Absolutely. Are we going to see a super setup here? No, instead, just choosing to back off, just not really pressing the advantage. Instead, just keeping it calm, keeping it simple. The SBA going to be coming out. And let's see, are we going to be able to finish things off right here? GG, not quite in the right spacing. Drunk driving just a little bit.
You have to be careful at this point. There is a good opportunity for a laser, but we don't need a Yuna. Going and she is Froman. She is golden. Let's get it, baby. She's too good.
Yuna taking it 3-0 here over Tai, but still a very, very respectable showing for someone who, you know, hasn't been around in a bit. You know, someone who we haven't really seen at a lot of these tournaments, and immediately coming back, making a comeback right into the top 8. That is incredibly respectable.
That's what you do. That's genuinely what you do. Like when things aren't working out, you take a break, you disappear, and then you just top 8 at some random major. You know.
Yeah, Reverend, just saying. In those moments, you just say calculated and then move on.
So you're right.
You just say calculated and move on.
All right, that's a way.
Yep, 8 for 8. 8 players, 8 characters.
L-Dragon, of course, still an incredible projectile going to be coming.
The Mio's boys.
Hitting Vittori, a nice little bit of pressure, but Bonsai immediately opting to go for the BC. The U-Butterfly coming in as well. 6XL.
Fairy Matera.
Once again, the most annoying thing about
Vera's Zoe, Beatrix, Catalina, Sora's Sandalphon. 8 players, 9 characters. Yeah, we want to include Charlotta too. 8 players, 9 characters in this top 8. It would be 10. It would have been 10 if Edison decided to pull out the Siegfried.
Trying to go for these DPs, but it's just not working out. Bonsai consistently not just blocking.
His grab.
Oh,
he was
BC keeps the pressure. Overblock. Gambles in. Oh,
no! Zane gonna be taking it with an SSBA. Winning chain shift 2025.
This is your fault, bro.
He broke. He peaked his mic yelling about Fuselet.
His grab.
Oh, BC keeps the pressure. Overblock. Gambles in. Oh,
no! Zane gonna be taking it with an SSBA. Winning chain shift.
He literally was breaking his mic to yell at Fuselet.
Quixote bet the entire tournament on an overhead to win that game, but Zane, great defense.
Oh my!
Yes, we see you. This top tier griming character.
And, you know, big props to
I can't keep getting away with it. What do you mean they?
Yeah.
Why was he yelling at Fuselet? So a lot of the things Vasaraga players do, they stole from either Fuselet or BSG, and Fuselet is the one that made people start using 6XM a whole lot more. So that's why he was blaming Fuselet. And also real quick, just cause I can. Shout outs to Enzem here, who said he was done. Said he was done and never playing Dragon Ball game about a year ago, and yet here he is still streaming Dragon Ball. Okay, moving on.
Them out, but we saw the 2H punish as well in the first round. Let's see how this goes. Good block from the side of Vittori at the moment, keeping himself safe. BC finally gets him out of the corner for a little bit, but it's not going to go for long. U-Butterfly is out. This is dangerous. Blocks them forever. Gets a respawn too. Shoot arrow.
Arrows are being shot right now.
More than likely, most of the people in this chat was probably cheering for me for the Vasaraga to beat me. Yes.
To play his game plan much more aggressively.
Definitely. But there is the 100 meter. Oh my days. The U-Dragon is outplayed. Vittori is like, did you guys see that? Bonsai, yeah. No, it's just another Sunday at the factory.
Yeah. Bonsai looks like a brass statue when he plays. Look at him. Looks like a golem.
I think for the most part, people are fine with me winning, but they're just looking forward to seeing me lose. I think it's kind of the situation right now, pretty much. They're fine, they're fine, and they're fine with me winning. They're happy seeing me winning, but they at the same time they want to see the person who's always winning finally lose.
We're switching the song. Sorry. Okay. That's,
Who are we switching to?
I get it. I couldn't play with that song either.
Yeah.
Oh, they're just switching songs.
It's just an A2 at this point.
Yeah. I mean, let's keep it real here as well. Vittori
he made a YouTube he made an entire YouTube video explaining why he was done competing. We should all go to YouTube and I'll type in his comment section, "This aged like milk."
This dragon at the moment giving Bonsai some trouble.
Or comment, yeah, never trusting you again. No, don't actually do that. I'm joking. Don't actually do that.
World's greatest Anila fan, excited to pick her in tournament for the first time. There we go, nice VC there.
Okay, real quick the Abel thing. Okay, so it was semi trolling. Okay, so this is what happened on Saturday. I fought someone named Belial-Fan69 in round 2, right? And so just because their name was Belial-Fan, I decided to play Avatar Belial for that round. So I beat him 3-0. So I beat her 3-0, and then after I beat her 3-0, and then when they asked me what characters I used for the top 8, to make top 8, I said I used Grimnir and Avatar Belial, since I used Avatar Belial for one of the rounds. And then I had multiple people tell me, dude, all right, Zane, you got to play Avatar Belial for at least one game tomorrow. So I wasn't going to do it against Drogal. I wasn't going to do it against Drogalia's Narmaya, because he was just going to ultimate projectile or just ultimate flip through my shit, or just parry everything. So I was like, okay, I'll do it against the Vasaraga, because Avatar at least does okay into Vasaraga. So it was somewhat trolling, but also it was not exactly a bad. It's not exactly a bad pick into that matchup. I just promised I would play at least one game. I'd play at least one game with Avatar in top 8s. And after I won the first game, I was like, okay, maybe we'll keep going with this. And I lost the second game. I'm like, shouldn't I swap to Grimnir now? Probably. Did I? No. And then I lost the third game, and then I swapped. And then I lost the fourth game anyways and got sent to losers. So was it trolling a little bit? Yes. Was I acting a bit arrogant? Probably also yes. Did it work out in the end? Also yes. So it's fine.
From Watori getting the pressure started. Bonsai though once again immediately poking out. And again, I've said this time and time again.
As I said though to Diote before I did it, I promised someone I'd do it, and we're playing for like $13. So it wasn't exactly like I was risking a whole lot doing it.
No animation though, which is a little bit unfortunate. Bonsai on 0 BP. No safety net. It's all skill, but it's more than he needs. Another round goes the way of Matera.
So yes, well, I definitely. So yes, I trolled a little bit. Was I acting arrogant? I don't know. I'll let you make that decision with that, but it was for all in good fun. It was all in good fun.
Bonsai is really liberal with putting out these new butterflies.
We're prepared for next time. Yeah, the plan still is starting tonight. Starting tonight after the stream. After the stream is over, I'm going to start figuring out Matera, and then tomorrow. Actually no, tomorrow we're doing Fatal Fury. But for the next time we do Granblue though, we're going to be playing Matera.
Gonna be shooting out the final flash.
Because tomorrow Andy comes out.
To no BP in the final script alive.
Throw coming through here. 6-6 now connects up. Watori gets himself around finally.
So current plan is unless Abel gets buffed with the Wilderness patch, we're probably not picking up. We're probably not doing Avatar ever again. So more than likely, that was kind of my, depending on how Matera goes, that was basically going to be my last opportunity to me actually playing Abel probably, without going full trolling mode.
By the shenanigans just yet, and then nice counter poke into the U-Dragon, getting him back. All of the
It's one thing when my secondary currently is a terrible Beelzebub or a decent Avatar. That'd be another if I have an actual secondary.
Posted up.
Infinite aura, man. Infinite aura.
Bonsai just definitely
What the hell is wrong with you?
Fair.
Jug.
was good, Yabu.
Not only does he have to deal with Matera, but we also gotta give him a tummy ache now. Is that what we're doing? Are we sabotaging Vittori?
I would have a tummy ache from playing against Matera in the first place, to be honest. I've been there. I've had to
Hey, most people seem to agree that Matera is a people seem to agree that Matera, that based on how I play my games, Matera makes sense for me. But we'll see what happens. There's a chance I'm going to end up not liking her, then just keep playing solo Grimnir anyways. There's a very likely chance of that too. And then we're just back to waiting for Meg again. But we'll see. We'll see. Current plan though is this week we'll be playing Matera.
No way. No way.
To be fair, Matera is fast. Matera is faster than Beelzebub. As weird as that sounds.
It's not working, but it's not really going to matter that much as Vittori will pick up a huge chunk of damage here.
Actually, never mind. No, she's not. She actually was. Okay, I was lied to. Matera's slower.
Like, this is where Bonsai is at its most threatening. Like, make no mistake, this is where Bonsai is fully powered up. This is Shin Bonsai. As soon as he's down to no health, he gets even more annoying.
Someone told me Beelzebub was the slowest character, but no, Matera's slower.
It's the same with both of these guys every time. Then the scariest of both, but the dragon. The Dragon Insurance gonna be coming through from off screen, just giving him a little.
He's too slow. Granted, so is Matera apparently, but unlike Bub, she can actually 5U. So at least there's that.
So freaking true. Can't have a broadcast without it.
Beelzebub can't really 5U.
Yeah,
I guess I was lied to.
I know he's in the cry right now. Yeah, there he is. Big counter coming out from Vittori. Bonsai getting taken through the dust loop.
I just need Meg to come out already. Yeah, more than likely, I'm just going to keep solo maining Grim, and that's probably what's going to end up happening. We'll see. We'll try Matera this week, and then odds are we'll just end up solo playing Grim. And then you guys are just going to have to deal with it, and deal with me constantly complaining whenever I run into a Beelzebub.
And we're immediately going back into the game.
Light Dragon there, and yeah, Vittori really has found the rhythm in this game. I really appreciate it, not swapping out that character. Even after considering.
Yeah, well, if with the wellness patch we get Grimnir Nurse, then I'm just going to have to suck it up and figure out someone else to play.
Yep. Bonsai once again got the.
Why are you interested in Meg? She's got potential to be really interesting.
Gonna be once again in a decent position here. Calls out the butterflies with the. She's a martial arts character that uses a knife. That's kind of whatever. But that's kind of like that's whatever. But at the same time, it's a martial arts that she made herself, which could be interesting. She's got a shark that can either connect with her arm, that can combine with her arm, or be used as a projectile. Since the shark himself has wind and electric powers and the ability to change its size.
That's one of the big skills that you need.
No, not Jeff the Shark.
Because of these butterflies, it really changes. Like you can't.
So she's got potential to be real. She's got potential to be really interesting.
This happens. Run under, coming through. Bonsai immediately knowing what he's doing.
And remember, the remaining 3 characters are Wellness, Meg, and Ilsa. Ilsa is not going to be until the end of the tour, since Ilsa is going to odds are be late January, early February. And Wellness more than likely is going to be the extreme pure rushdown character.
Try it, Chad. You come. Aaron, comment in here. Rain as well.
So if Meg ends up being pure rushdown and Wellness ends up being pure rushdown, then I'm just going to cry.
Spinning slash right there as well. Calling out the BC attempt, getting the spot dodge, and getting another big pickup. This is going to be rough. He's going to be putting Vittori into another mix-up. Finds a low, but no full pickup right here. One last chance for Vittori if he wants to stay alive.
BC is there. Vittori fighting the hair right now immediately.
Let's see if possibly I have a new passion character. What character is that, Forgiven?
Without any diamonds left.
Any Shoto characters you would play? I've considered Sandalphon a few times, but people keep telling me that Sandalphon is not worth the effort to pick up.
You can't anti-air all of them.
So although I considered Sandalphon, I got told not to bother with him because it's not worth it. Because of the Shoto characters, Sandy's the most interesting to me.
He's definitely in a bit of a favorable position, you know, player matchup-wise, but absolutely. Tori has been putting in another work, but Bonsai
I think Wilderness is literally just going to be Sora's with fire.
his way to another set point.
Nice.
Which is why I'm hopeful for Meg, since again if Meg ends up not being the character either, that means that basically means my only hope is going to be Ilsa, and she's not going to come out till right before the arc finals, and by then it's a little late. So basically, I'm looking forward. The reason why I'm looking forward to Meg is because she's pretty much my only hope. Because the odds of me liking Wilderness is slim to none.
This takes the bravery point as well. So Tori actually.
I don't know, Van Dyne. I haven't played any of the other Grand Blue games. So I'm just gonna say Seiphon. Because Seiphon is literally a character with like 20 billion different weapons and 20 billion different techniques, so he sounds like he could be complicated as hell and do everything, which I'd be more than happy to have. And I think there's a decent chance that Seiphon's going to be the first character in season 3 DLC, just like how Sandalphon was the first character for season 2. But that being said, past him, I really don't know any Grand Blue characters. So.
No, we're not. We're gonna save PSBA to be able to finish it off. You Butterfly coming out.
Banded. You're dead.
That's gonna do it, Dave.
No, scaling.
I think he's dead. I think he's dead.
It is Matero.
No! Wow.
I'm telling you.
Hang on.
Still alive. Shooting. Arrow.
Really? That lightning beat that? Oh, the laser.
Watari takes it past Bonsai. He killed the Zoner Menace. Who's him?
Let go of the guy's neck, dude. Let go of the guy's neck.
Making out.
Yeah, just making out live on stream.
Mario kissing Sonic sloppy. Give somebody pull up. Happy Pride. Happy fucking Pride Month, chat. Happy Pride Month. The two straight as fucking characters.
It's okay. Beelzebub got buffed. You're colon. It's fine. We'll be going.
Hey, with any luck, Wilderness won't just be fire Soras. But odds are he's just gonna be fire Soras. So yeah. Here's the hoping for Meg, because that's all I have to hope for. That and no Grimnir nerfs. My wish list post Wilderness. No Grimnir nerfs, and for Meg to be a character I want to play.
Bit of a scrappy start here for Loviva Champ.
I don't hate this, let Yuna set the pace. BC, don't have to finish in the Delta Clock, tick it away in the background. But this will still be a two-touch situation, so Yuna should be quite good. Skoladov coming out, Fidisendov catching.
I will too. There's no way he'd be a zoner, but if he ends up being like a mid-range style character, where he could possibly have either a fireball or a fire slash of some kind that shoots across the screen, then I could at least consider it. I can at least consider it if he's at least a mid-range character.
Slowing down just a little bit, but Fidison now turning up the tempo with D6XL.
Absolutely.
Fuzzies are removed.
Finding a little bit of a Lumi setup right there.
They just straight up removed the ability to lock people down like that.
Doesn't quite get the wall bounce all the way from Nardia, but a UDP from Yuna will be getting her out of the situation.
No, not exactly what I mean. Nothing. I don't mean as in a martial arts thing. I mean the fact that he's literally the fire dragon, kind of like Galleon is the earth, kind of like how Galleon is the earth dragon. So what I mean by that is his fist, one of his abilities in the game is like a claw slash fire slash kind of attack. So kind of like how so think of it of what I'm thinking of. Think of it kind of like Vayne's axe swing. How even though the swing is not very doesn't go very far, the actual attack itself goes very far. I just mean as in he literally his fist becomes a dragon's claw. He swings it forward and then it hits half the screen or some shit like that to make it where he's not just all in run forward. Then I might be able to consider things like that. That's what I mean. Rather than has to be unga bunga dive in at all times. Yeah, I know he's going to be. We all know he's going to be because but at the same time though Galleon as a grappler, none of us saw that coming. So it's technically possible they could surprise us and make him a bit different. Because let's be honest, everything right now is pointing towards him just being the second Soras, or literally Soras with fire. And I don't think they're going to literally make a second Soras straight up. So they're going to... Did I catch the backdash? I did. Ooh, an animation too. Yeah, you're dead. So I'm just saying, even though yes, he is just going to be pure rush down, we all know it. There is at least technically a chance. Well, there's technically a chance that he could at least be somewhat more mid-range, or they could make him a bit more dragon-like, rather than just all-in punching. To maybe give him a fireball or a slash, depending that the light version, the lights and EX versions are close up, are close up quick slashes, and the medium one is like a mid range, halfway across the screen fire slash.
This close.
Since his design kind of reminds me of a Kim Dong-won from Fatal Fury, maybe give him an air special that involves doing some kicks or something, kind of like what Dong-won does. And I'm just making random shit up at this point, basically just trying to think of possible ways to make him not Soras again.
Nice counter program for this in the far heavy, of course, from Beatrix. One of her scariest normals, incredibly good option. Gonna be trying to go for this last hit, but Yuna finds a good little throw right here. The momentum is shifting in her favor.
What if he is flying? Like they actually took. Yeah, I'm gonna pull up the. While the game is going on this screen, I'm gonna pull up the wellness wiki real fast. Read his abilities again.
Fedison knows what he is doing. He got these.
He absolutely does. He's going up 2-0 now over Yuna, of course. Both players staying hydrated, as you should as well, chat. It is hot.
It is absolutely sizzling right now, and Yuna pondering the orb just a little bit here. Absolutely. It's a good idea to ice out Fedison at this point. It's not just the icing out.
His abilities are basically a dragon's glare,
It's very clutch in the moment decisions
a flaming slash, and a move called Hadron Smash.
With Yuna's game plan in the end. Song has been selected. We're going back to the arena. As
no
the
surprises
potential
here.
last
Once again,
match.
Definitely not expecting any of these two to switch their characters here, and Yuna is going to be sticking it out till the bitter end with the Vera. Let's see if she can make this comeback, or if Citizen is going to be making his way towards getting the salty run back here versus Socky later.
And even freaking Vermilion's, even in that freaking Dragon's Glare, I think it's called Vermilion's Glare, what it does is the same thing as freaking Sora's 5U. It gives him more defense. More diverse movement options. Yeah, I guess. The fact that outside of 2B and Versusia's runs, and then you got Grimnir and Sandalphon's air dash, and then Matera's hop. Those are the only characters with any kind of different movement besides just run forward, backdash away.
Needs to find a way out. BC gonna be a good stop, and no more diamonds. Citizen spending one of his own. Throw is rejected, but Destin riding free. And with the Delta Clock, Citizen gonna be able to take himself all the way to set points.
Yeah, Citizen just looking incredibly confident in this matches, right? Like, he does not feel, even in these situations where things are going wrong for him, like that install hitting, it just feels like Citizen retains his control the entire time. Bit of a handshake once again, both of these players, you know, maintaining some safety precautions. Don't want to get the post-event play, but oh, what a hit.
I like this a lot here. Yuna finding the pickup. Going for another throw. Citizen rejecting it though. Oh my days, the back off into the stabs, and Yuna finds herself around. She's staying alive for now. Can she take it home?
Immediate run-up throw here from Citizen. No escape, stuffing out an option. DP from Yuna.
Oh yeah, true, she does. Bub's diving. I don't know if I want to call. I don't know if I want to call. If I want to call that a unique movement option, because it's just an air ability. Because it's like, would you consider Grimnir's 214 in the air special a movement ability?
Needs to deal with all of this. 6XL coming in. No Delta Clock though, so no combo. BC attempted from Yuna, but Citizen ready. One more diamond for each. Whoever lands this SBA is going to be in such a huge lead.
Yeah, Citizen just keeping it calm, just trying to force an action out of Yuna, and this should absolutely do it. Gonna be routing into the super, keeps it simple. The fist bump is changed, and Citizen takes it 3-0 over Yuna. 3-0, it was close.
3-0 equals close, yeah.
It was close,
But unironically though.
Yeah.
Again, like, Yuna this close every single time. Getting through it. But yeah, we're
They got this match quick.
Finally, we have the French like making a little bit of noise here. Can we get the German crowd for Watori?
Believe in victory.
Let's go. First round coming away. Let's get these engagements immediately.
I ain't finding much on the character.
Yeah, immediate fire form as
ironic, because I was able to find more shit on Meg than I am for Wellness.
Good plucks here on the pressure. Definitely seems to be somewhat familiar with this matchup. Go through the judgment cut as well, extending the plus ranks.
Throw coming out from RFU, keeping Watori nice and stuck in that corner, trying to connect the no big combo. This time around, we're getting it though, cashing out the fireball, and Watori taking the first tumble. Don't think it's gonna be the last.
Yeah.
Battle 2. Engage.
Sorry, the Scots are having a weekly, and like half the Scots are just in the chat.
That's going hard, but
Comedy.
yeah, Harufu now stuck in the corner here. Good tech on the throw, keeping it patient, keeping it simple, and just not getting caught out by any of these options so far from Watori. But for 2 and for you, of course, spaced out. That is really, really difficult to punish. Gonna be sending out the H fireball. The Dragon, though, still a little bit of insurance.
Oh shit, his weapon. Apparently, Wellness has a weapon, and apparently it's a scythe.
Right there. Didn't have 2 on 4, could really extend that far, but still.
Oh, they got.
Yeah, gets a reversal right there, but RFU finding a combo, spending the bravery point for the corner carry. Fire has been extended, but it was at the worst possible time when Tori fights the...
Yeah, like legitimately, what the heck? Shout out to this. Shout out to the unofficial shout out to the unofficial Granblue thing talking about Williness, but yeah, apparently he's got a scythe, a Firestorm scythe. Not sure if they'll actually give it to him in game, but apparently he's got a scythe.
6XL on the approach. Able to equalize these rounds, but when Tori takes his first game, this is looking incredibly good for Germany.
Not gonna lie, a mix of Soras and Vasaraga sounds kind of terrifying. If I'm being honest.
Get that hit, get that throw. Arafu just getting taken to the corner right now. Dragon setups.
That's likely weapon you have to draw from the gacha pull to unlock him in the middle. Probably. I don't care though.
I don't know about that pro, but you know, it worked out.
Yeah, another good U fireball from Arafu. This is something.
I don't care because anything that could make him potentially not just Soras again. Even though either way I'm probably not playing him. Even though I'm still probably not playing him, even if he does have a side. Anything to make me think that he's not just going to be Soras again.
Arafu takes the first game.
I could see him being a record character.
Yeah, you have to. We are dying here, man. We are getting cooked.
Get your drink on. Get your drink on. Tori pondering a little bit. You know.
Yeah.
It's an axe.
Whatever. Yeah.
And like I said, I'm just trying to grasp at anything that'll make me think he's not just going to be Soras again. I'm pretty sure no matter what I ain't playing him. I'm fairly confident in that. But I'm just trying to grasp at anything that makes me think he's just not going to be just Soras again, just with a different just with fire after effects. Because with Sandolph on outside of his stance, which tends to not get used all that much outside of combos, all he is basically is a basic Shoto character with the few flashy after effects. So I'm hoping that Williness doesn't end up just being that again, but for Soras. Hey, look, it's another copy of this character, just with a few flashier effects. That's no fun.
One hit away, and there it is. Arafu. No, hold up.
Did not go for 2M. Oh, that's gonna hurt.
This is the second time in this tournament where Arafu
Why did he just
went for a
2M?
raging strike without having the resources to convert it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he would have converted if he just had 2M.
Finds the throw though and gets himself the round on the board. And once again, and this is the same as it was at Headstomper. Arafu stays calm under pressure. He doesn't really go for potentially really risky options. We don't really see
we're only about 5 weeks away from finding out. So.
Simple. He's keeping things calm, and it's really been netting him all of these rounds.
Soras and Percival.
Be unshaken by whatever happens.
Not gonna lie, if he ends up being a mix of Soras and Percival, I might just play him. There is potential of me playing him if he actually ends up being a combination of Soras and Percival.
Can breathe just a little bit, but not too much. Get that full combo into the bounce. Should end up in a fire stance. There we go. Oh, yeah. The great strike forced out Anspot. Just styling on the man at this point.
And Arafu in a really comfortable 2-0 lead. However,
well, the Zoe player was in this exact same spot like 10 minutes ago.
No.
While wearing an Anila shirt, by the way.
Wait.
Hovering the Vasaraga.
Yeah, you're not playing Lil Wayne. Fuck off.
You ain't him. You're not.
No. Wait.
Tori hovering the Vasaraga.
Yeah, you're not playing Lil Wayne. Fuck off.
You ain't him. You're not.
Okay, one more time.
Wait.
One more time.
Wait.
Tori hovering the Vasaraga.
Yeah, you're not playing Lil Wayne. Fuck off.
You ain't him.
You're not playing the Wayne. Fuck off.
You're not release bogus. You ain't none of that.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right. You going back to what you're playing.
Was not expecting that from the commentators.
Beer Germ is 100% correct. Like, yes, Vittori will hover male characters. He will never touch them. Like,
Yeah,
he will never
definitely
play them.
not.
That's not the kind of person he
Hashtag
is.
dedicated goons, bro. We're not. He is not switching to.
I was seriously not expecting this from the commentator desk.
So unbelievable.
He will hover male characters, but he will never play him. He's a dedicated goon.
Has his, oh my god, his dedication renewed here, but the DP already cutting through. that stopped Light Dragon?
Yeah.
What?
Don't worry about it. I don't care. That shit was fun. I don't care if he. I don't care if he actually deserves that reputation or not. That shit was funny. If he built up the reputation, I guess he deserves it. But that shit was funny.
Love it.
When you're the favorite character, you get confused.
He did.
Fights ahead, should be able to finish this off, has the resources to the sky.
Yep.
Holding out the Paradise Lost.
Yeah, damn. Not bad, not bad.
Vittori exploded into subatomic particles right there as Arifu puts himself into a beautiful position to win this set.
Pretty sure that's why you don't see acoustics as I like a lot of the big final events. Not because he doesn't know how to hold his tongue at those events, but I think just out of the risk that it could happen.
When it works, it's Fuzzy Abari. When it doesn't, it's smashing.
Nice, the throw coming out as well here. Vittori just doesn't quite know where his head is at the moment. Arifu standing calm, standing patient. He went under the painting at the throw, and this is an Raging Strike into the SBA. Arifu moving on.
Takes a 3-0.
Again, I get why people find him funny. I don't, so I just find him annoying. But I get why. But basically, if you like his sense of humor, you'll love his commentary. If you don't like his sense of humor, you're not going to like his commentary. It's kind of as simple as that. Also, shout out to Free Run in the background there, apparently.
Sorry, I'm so sorry.
You were safe.
Above 20 degrees. To be, oh my god, oh yeah.
There we go.
Oh, I'm gonna get such a fucking cold after this. I can feel it in my bones. Saki.
It's okay, the air is warm anyway.
Button check.
Currently hovering Charlotta. We did see him whip out the
Charlotta into Soras, huh?
True. That is actual.
Can't Soras just 5U the flip or like if he goes for the flip or if he goes for Beyblade? Can't Soras just 5U it at all times?
Competing since base blue, so he will be able to get this matchup. Let's get this bread here. Top 4 winners finals coming our way as Saki and Skill step into the arena. We are believing in the victory and see how this goes. The thing is, I talked to Saki. I've never seen him so disparaged about a matchup than he was about Catalina versus Soras.
Which you'd think, which on paper shouldn't be that bad for Catalina. She has the tools to keep Soras at bay, but Skill is really just built different.
Yes, he would. Yes, he would. Then it becomes some goofy RPS from there.
And right now, Skill already putting on the pressure right here, already getting.
Hello, where's the game sound?
Where's
the game sound? Thank you.
By a really good 2M there coming out.
Corona handshake coming our way here, but Saki already on such low life. Skill just waiting for Saki to overextend a little bit. SBA coming out here. Skill back in the corner, goes for the ball. Skill though still getting taken to the corner.
Axe kick.
Yes. The fag. It's rough. It's rough out there.
Again, the UDP from Soras. It's so incredible.
Axe kick.
Fantastic hitbox. Finds a good reaction anti-air on one of
kind of the other reason to hope that Wonders doesn't just end up being Fire Soras. Skill doesn't need more help. He's kind of already good enough as is.
Get in there. Rush punch coming out. Saki able to find the touch on Skill.
And well, if commentators want to get paid their reverend, they gotta show out the ad reads that the tournament asked them to.
Light hit, you punch the stars all the way to the corner.
Absolutely. Skill looking in full control right now, just bulldozing down Saki, running him down. And right now, Saki still in the corner, still has not fought his way out. The last bravery point is expended, and this is looking a bit rough right now. Chip damage is mounting up, and just a little toe tab will be netting Skill the first game here.
Yeah, Skill still having that, like, he's just very, very comfortable. Again, it keeps coming back to that fucking meme. You cannot beat a man that's enjoying himself. Yeah, that's the problem.
Someone who works hard can never beat someone who's enjoying themselves. And Skill, that's the best part about watching Skill. You can always tell he's having fun. That's the thing. Like
Skill does always have a smile on his face. That is very true. Skill's pretty much always either smiling or laughing at a lot of whenever I see him playing.
Skill enjoying himself, and he always has this like
nope, taking Charlotta.
Face whenever he like puts you on the corner and makes you endure 15 minutes of plus frames.
15 minutes of mids, baby. We love that.
Just don't press. It's fine.
Yeah. Just a humble mid. What could potentially happen?
Oh, hold up. Saki is getting really, really cute with it, and I like it. I like the idea. You gotta like start constructing these really unusual mental strats to make Skill kind of twitch. It's gonna be hard because Skill's mental capacity is absolutely fortuitous.
Nice extension there from Saki, of course, using the U-flip to extend the combo a little bit further, push Skill towards the corner, but he's already been bulldozing his way out, and that is something that Skill just incredibly excels at. He's just really, really good at that. But just using Saurus's pressure to make his way out of the corner. We're all the way in the other one already. Not a good BC coming up from
really
Skill.
doesn't like cat sword, I guess.
Jump, so the nice coming out. And this is a nice round for Saki. Good bait.
Let's get it. The crowd getting in there, but yeah, no.
To be fair, the vast majority of the time for just about anything really, a lot of people don't actually use any of the shit that they're sponsored by.
Here, but the back row immediately back to the corner. It's where you belong, little child. Gets the ball, but the BC giving Skill his turn back. Yeah, that's so rough.
Remember in Dragon Ball when Shanks was sponsored by Burger King?
No more throws.
Wonder how often Shanks would go and promote Burger King, huh?
No, not like this. The vacuum. That's mad. Catches the jump here.
Yeah.
No jumping.
No jumping, and that's something that's really paying off well for his Skill. He knows that Saki loves to fuzzy jump with Charlotta. We all know that that is the one thing that Saki has a crippling addiction to, and Skill has really been.
It's literally called the Saki. Like, why else would you? Oh my god. I have not seen that move in ages. God damn. The ball coming out here, but Skill just
walking up,
bro. That's
why I remember at risk last year when I won the Klamba hitboxes, or hitboxes, the combo fight sticks. It was so awkward walking up to receive them, knowing that I play hitbox.
That aren't horrifically minus and take you through the air. If you can't get a 6-6H starter, it can be a little bit annoying to get these punishes mid-screen.
Absolutely, but you know, if anyone can navigate this, it's a 100% Saki.
Absolutely. Now, Skill, once again, finding an opportunity to brawl his way out of the corner. Saki kind of forced into more of a mid-range game that he would like, but finds a nice run-in. BC gets blocked out. Saki choosing not to press after that one. And Skill once again just looking for that final hit. Saki staying patient, but whipping the DP. And Skill takes yet another game 2-0.
The commentator's curse, man. Just like, again, there is this little fuse.
Yeah,
that goes
nothing.
off
What
in every
happened?
single
What
match.
happened was everyone
Okay.
who
Saki going back to characters.
everyone that
Yeah,
went
what
to
he
the
said-
tournament got a raffle
Is it time,
tickets,
Saki?
and so
Shaking
they
the head? No?
they
What
raffled
is it?
off
Sad.
a combo stick,
No Grimmer.
and I won that raffle, so I got the stick, and then I won the Grand Blue tournament, so I got another stick. So I left that day with 2 Quamba fight sticks.
It's rusty as hell, though. It's
Release of
genuinely
Rising,
rusty.
but he has played it again this weekend. Like he not in bracket, but he has whipped it out quite a bit in.
And then I did a
Nationals.
giveaway for
Yep,
both.
But yeah, he just doesn't feel like it's ready yet. Saki shaking the head, just taking a minute. Citizen yelling at him
Citizen saying Grimnir. Hold
to
up.
pick Grimnir.
No, I know that you mean it. Like that's a genuine. It's
Yeah.
a genuine recommendation.
Yeah.
Grimnir.
Citizen is recommending the Grimnir. I think I'll agree because just like Saki said, it's
Saki-
not working, right?
Saki,
You need to just
He
try
played-
something.
he's got a
as
Grimnir?
Lord Emo-chan used to say,
Yeah.
you just gotta do something.
You gotta try something. And there we go. We are seeing the Grimnir being selected. Let's see if Saki's gonna go through with it. He's taken a
the
long
Grizzler.
hard think.
Saki's
but
pick,
he's readied
Saki's got a
up.
Grimnir.
The Grizzler is locked in. And Saki will be going into what is potentially his final match on
Curious.
the side of the bracket. Or maybe
never
we
seen-
can
I've never
bring
seen
it back.
Saki play Grimnir
Maybe
before.
the first 3 value will come in and Dudikoff will
Curious.
bless us once more.
No, I didn't.
We're praying
I
to
knew it was- I knew it was
Dudikoff.
Saki
We're
did. I didn't know
praying for
Saki
the
did.
first free value. We'll see how this goes for now.
And he's
Saki
using my color,
at the
fuck you.
moment, keeping it down with the dancing wins as well as these wind crest dash coming out, but still able to resist so far. Throw coming out. Saki needs to find his bearings and he needs to find them fast.
What? Why Tornado in plays there?
With the Abayor.
Why Tornado in plays there?
Very, very like cheeky keep away game. Very
That was
nice
good.
dashing back, finds the seal and Saki. It's a little bit rusty.
Why
on
Tornado
this
in place
combo, but
there?
it's fine. We have a little bit more time here, about around the time. Stars are being punched, throws are being rejected though. No pressure for you, Saki completely.
Use
out
4
of
seals if you're
bravery.
gonna put a
Finds
tornado
someone
there.
skill, Spotting it! Look at that combo! That is scum! No pressure for you. Saki
Use the 4
completely
there then.
out of bravery points. though,
You'd
and
have
skill.
time to dodge for
Spotting it.
you if you
Look
went
at
for
that
it.
Combo, that is scuffed.
That is vile. And Skill finds himself now on set point, looking to take a clean 3-0 here over Saki. He has to make something happen. And a throw is a good way to get things started. Seal
Okay, good.
set up
Tornado,
right now.
tornado,
Saki
good.
does
Keep
have
doing
to
tornado.
open up his mouth.
Keep doing tornadoes.
Skill does not
Why
try.
there?
These stars trying
Throw
to
him,
find
don't
50 grabs.
fuck him,
Saki
dash.
Getting forced into the Grey Strike here. Skills timing too good. A second
You're
one down.
dead.
Well, close, heavy. Counter hit. That is a dead.
You're
Grizzler.
dead.
And that
Skill.
is skill in the grand final.
Making his way there pretty
I bet you
much
I
on
bet you
the
Aqua's like, now you know how it feels.
armor
Now you know
so far.
how
Actually
how I
made by
feel
Arthur,
whenever you do
who is
whenever
still
you do
alive
that.
on the loser side of the bracket
And
as
two, I
well.
say,
And we're gonna
fair.
be seeing that real soon. We're gonna have Arafu versus Fitizen to start us out right here.
I'm not
real
having the time
quick.
of life seeing a
And
fellow
after
player
that, we're
Grimble.
gonna
I'm just
decide because
confused.
Saki, and then meeting none other than Mr. Skill in grand finals here at Hessen Crash.
The one and only again, since Skill has committed to that.
Aqua gets annoyed whenever I waste a tornado.
I have not.
Saki
really
wasted a
seen
tornado
him
even worse than I do.
so much. He's just having one grand ass time. Let's get it, Skill. Looking nice and comfortable as he's walking by. Saki and Fitizen like intensely discussing the decision at the moment.
Pondering the orb right now.
Definitely, but yeah, let's
Pondering
take a
the
look at
orbs
top
that he
four at the
refused to
moment, and
set.
just makes you a smart player.
Final right here between Arafu and Fitizen, a classic German-French matchup. Let's get into it.
Fitizen finding the first 6-6.
Okay, if Fitizen wins this, then I basically then to the shock of nobody, the top 3 is Saki, Fitizen, and Skill. To the shock of literally nobody.
Going for these throws, building that mental stack nice and early. Star Chaser getting interrupted by Arafu. We're going coast to coast. It's Arafu Town all the way down.
Absolutely. Gonna be extending right here, expending the heavy stock as well. This is a big combo. This is a free reset too, but Fitizen ready to challenge.
Stick out that leg, keep Arifu under control for now. Fireball though is there. Fidison has one more guess if we are being generous. Frodo.
Oh,
no. The raging
no.
strike. Fidison primed and ready. Organic comebacks all
Organic
around.
comeback mechanics right here. We're clocked in, we're locked in, and Arifu is getting destroyed here.
Battle 2.
Would you call that being
Need a
destroyed?
short second to catch my breath right here as Arifu and Fidison are just facing
Not sure I call
it
that
off
being
against
destroyed. He just
each
made
other.
a
To the
bad
corner
call.
We go, we're riding free. We're forcing out all of these whiffs, but Fidison just not letting Arifu breathe. And on fire heavy connects here back to the corner. Not a lot of damage, but just so much mental capacity being used up by both of these players.
Absolutely, yeah. Nice counter from there from Arifu. Finds the 2-on-4U conversion as well. Gotta be a lot of corner carry. Of course, the low prison pushing all the way into the corner. Gets the fire stock up. But man, taking more damage against Beatrix is like the scariest prospect of my life.
Absolutely. Fidison already starting to go for these delays here, but Arifu not biting so far. Heavy cash out. Reapplies the fire. Fidison looking.
One thing that I think is always really interesting and pretty funny is that people are never ready for how active the judgment cut is out of stance from Cyberpunk.
They really are. They're also ready for that damage. Arifu finding himself another round, third round on the board. This is heavily fought. This is a loser's bracket. This is for the death.
Absolutely. Right now, both players just looking so strong. The fireball is, of course, now enhanced by the fire state. Gonna be
this ain't
this
ain't Dragon Ball. This ain't Marvel where you only get one each.
Getting run down to the corner. We're riding free to victory right now. Shout out to Fogel, and Fidison is trying to find this hit.
BC's being exchanged left and right. Backdash that's been working.
I'm sure that was supposed to be a projectile, but he got the forward into quarter circle.
Heavy the goat holding down the forward and doing Fiddy's taxes while he's at it. SVA coming out. Get that time.
It's the shimmy, but no full conversion. Sadly here from Fidison, but another Farlight just
I thought
challenging.
that was actually gonna wall bounce.
Gets him the first game on the board right here.
I thought that was actually going
1-0 over
for a
Arifu.
second.
Let's hydrate, fellas. Chat, stay hydrated. I'm tapping in as well. I got a Red Bull right here. Big ups. Cheers.
Stay hydrated. I've already slapped 2 Red Bulls. I'm switching over to.
Yeah, you got it. This guy's gonna die. He's gonna keel over and die if we give him another Red Bull.
I'm not living past 45. I'm sorry, Chad. Big jump in.
Can't
believe that.
Still too good.
As well. That's nasty. Fiddy has to deal with the fire stage right now, but there's an opportunity for damage. Command grab coming out. The Delta clock ticking away.
Do I post my VODs engine?
Slashes
My stream videos? I stream to both Twitch and YouTube at the same time. So basically every stream should basically all be in the live section of my YouTube channel.
You just have to keep that heavy follow-up going, but really good stuff from Arifu, just keeping up the offense. Fidison though with the scoops, the 5U coming through. Arifu jumping out the corner and getting the fire stack up as well.
6XL galore here. Fidison finding the backdash and of course the Delta clock trigger. Hotspots now, can you Fidison, huh?
The Unk check going Arifu's way right now as Fidison takes a whole bunch of damage off that interaction. But make no mistake, he's close to organic comeback mechanics right now. He needs one
organic comeback.
Uh-oh.
Say it with me, chat.
Beatrix. Delta clock. I hate Delta
still surviving,
clock.
but this is going to be tough to construct. That comeback chip is going to come into play for sure. Arifu getting that perfect spacing out right while BC is out. Still no chip damage, but now Arifu getting caught with that 6XL Fidison finishing the job.
Yeah. Fidison looking incredibly confident. They're not cracking under the pressure. Nice backdash there from Arifu. Actually going into water this time. Go my orb, but it doesn't matter when riding free can just take you there. I think that was a mistake as well because Arifu immediately going back to fire.
Yeah, he did say that fire is like the best one by far, but the water does have
Fire is the best. Fire is the best one. Wind is technically the best one. It just hurts too much.
Does not care for your orb. No amount of pondering will save you.
That
Chip.
is actual and factual.
Wow, they got past it. Delta clock is.
Chip point, but it
I
doesn't
want to say
matter.
Delta clock is now online, but no, it's not.
Did you think you could spotch forever? Who are you? Who do you think I am? Huh?
Bro's tap dancing on it real quick, but Arefu evens us up here 1-1, and that was honestly quite a quick game as well.
Pretty nice, pretty neat. Yeah, again, like there's a lot of interactions happening here, but in the end, it's still rising, so it's gonna take not too much time. Far heavy. Coming out, embarrassed play, though, cutting through the offense. We're riding 3 all the way to victory as Arefu gets hit by the U-Star Chaser. Got the full combo in the corner here. Fitterson gets himself some good damage, but the DP cuts Arefu out. He does not want to be there.
Absolutely not. However, he's already getting run down to the other corner here. That's something that Fitterson has been really good about. However, the riding free just a little bit too funny with it. It's going to get punished here. Arefu going to be able to pick up the round off of that conversion basketball. And we're taking him to the court. Arefu takes another round.
Good morning, Arefu channeling the French power. Talking about French power, the chat has just completely been taken over by the French. Makes me very, very happy. Backdash evading the throw. Fitterson finds the punish. Drops a combo. Arefu busting out with the DP too, but it's fine. We got the 2 M's all the way to that bank. Not dropping this one for sure. Bro, he just keeps doing it.
Yeah, he just does not care. No respect or nothing from this man. Arefu keeping the offense going right now. Fitterson on a considerable life lead.
Earth in its most
Domination,
optimal
though,
does the most damage.
Doesn't need it, fights the kill.
But Earth of all of them have the least general uses
Yeah, we are
of all
dead
of them.
even right now. We are getting all the Grand Blue you could get out of this set. Nice conversion from Fitterson to riding free, pushing to the corner. Heavy fireball
We love
being
that.
deployed as Fitterson tries to extend the pressure. Brave counter will get Arefu out of the situation, but he is not out of the woods yet.
Very nicely done here. Arefu finding the pain that is at the top of Fitterson's sword. SBA coming out, gets that diamond, 1 more left. Arefu getting hit as well. This is horrible. Even the random hits now will convert, but Arefu not to be disturbed. He does not care. He will not hold back. He will find that victory. Little hop here, channeling Saki. Arefu with the BC. No more safety nets.
Good DP.
Oh my God, Toes!
What a reaction from Arefu. Still
No,
not
no
chip
2H.
point, can still take another special move. Worth. Fitterson trying to close it up, and Arefu finds another throw. Both players incredibly close to knock down, but the riding free. Beatrix!
Fitty looked back at everyone when he got that one. Damn, he needs a second. He needs a second.
He needs a second.
Fitty looks ashamed. What are you talking about?
Dude, we got on commentary, we got like the player cams on the monitor here.
It's so good.
And
It's so
Fitterson
good.
just looks ashamed. He looks like he just robbed a grandma on the
He
street.
should be.
He's like,
It's like, man, is this what I gotta do to get those 100 Arc World Tour points?
but yeah, all right.
We gotta push through. We gotta do it for the community. We gotta do it for
This
Grand
freaking
Prix.
character, man.
Absolutely aghast. Let's see how this goes. I fully expect Arefu
This freaking character.
to strike back right here, right and now. Fitterson, though, with the Arbor escaping the corner. Scot-free fights the 6XL as well. Hunt down this man to the end of the world.
Absolutely. Good start here for Fitterson. Arefu does find the BC, but another tweak react from Fitterson. Not gonna animate, but gonna get the shimmy, and Fitterson finds himself on set point here.
Unfortunate. Shout out to Cake and Chat. That's my goat. That's my
That
legend.
is the GOAT of European Grand Blue.
We
If
love
you've
him.
ever enjoyed European Grand Blue, it's because of Cake. Like 100%, like in big parts.
Definitely. Cake has made all of these players right here. Fitison actually getting a
already in fire. He went into fire.
Full extension there as well. Just for the bounce to SBA coming out. Arifu.
And we're going to be hitting him with the Ein Soft. Oh! Immediately off the dome, poses on him. Gonna get the extension here in the corner, looking for that.
No Delta clock yet.
Nice. A spot shot from Arifu.
Kill him.
Incredible. Fitison falling down to the Raging Strike. We are down, but not out. Another round. Come on.
One more. We are getting all the ground
Kill him.
value that we could have got here. Anti-air from Fitison.
Embarrassed Blade follow-up, 6XL there as well, riding free to the streets. Tap, tap coming out, Fitison fights the far line. Full combo. Yes, that had to happen at some point.
Yep, and this is looking rough right here. Fitison does have the meter to extend, goes into the bonk, and hits him where it hurts. Fitison takes it 3-1 over Arifu.
Okay. Freaking skill, Saki Fitison top 3, just like we all knew was going to be.
I'm telling y'all, I'm telling it. Players getting rowdy? Really does.
He's not very DNSR.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you have my life. He brought me.
Not bad. No. Not bad. Just predictable. These three are the best players in Europe. So.
She's been working out. The game that Saki won with Carolina was.
So no, not bad. Just predictable.
We'll see
I was saying about Earth before. I was saying that although Earth is the most optimal when it comes to corner combos, it also has the least amount of uses in general of the three stances.
Hitting here, but still staying calm, staying patient, keeping Saki in the corner, but he finds a jump out. No matter what you're gonna do, you can't take him off the Charlotta. Doesn't matter, you can't take.
Well, main reason why you basically you'll never see anyone ever go into Earth stance.
He will be jumping, but Fitison will definitely know how to deal with this. Raging Strike extension comes straight through. There is the Bada go. Saki has one more chance. BCing out so far, gets the throw. Fitison has to finish this out.
Over the other three stances.
The light played up against the BC.
Earth is the worst compared to the other three stances. So Earth is worse than fire, water, and wind, in my opinion.
Shouldn't spend too many resources. Had to spend the 50 for the crumple, but it's fine. Tap, tap. I would be so afraid of a DP, dude. Saki just masterfully constructed this round win. What an incredible combat.
Yeah, Saki just, once again, he just keeps calm under pressure. He just knows.
Yep, it's good. Yep, it's good in corner and then garbage everywhere else.
Here gets the offense started, and again, even when you get like a mid-screen 6XL, will put you in the corner off the back of that riding free, which is just so incredible for the character. Good counter poke right there. Stamps out the approach with the bar heavy first bonk off the set coming out as well.
Nice. U-dash coming out. Fitison though fights a tap.
Yeah, don't send Alpha.
Chases Vanilla. Delta clock has though. There's the DP from Saki. A little bit too over-eager as Fitison is able to wrestle back this round. Saki really needs this first game, I feel, for the confidence.
Charlotta incoming.
Especially because, you know, in the previous set he did switch to Charlotta, which is just a sign that he wasn't comfortable with, right?
Yeah.
But I do think that his confidence should be a lot better now on the Catalina, especially because he just has a bit of a buffer here, right? Because he just managed to beat Fitison earlier. It feels like that should buff your mental up.
Got a Star Chaser going wild as Fitison looking for his perfect in, but Saki just not offering any opportunities. Fitison finding some hits here and there, but nothing big so far. BC coming out as well. Saki gets his fireball rolled through, but Fitison again just cannot get this proper hit to get the Oki started. The Star Chaser There's the 6XL. We're no longer in coast to coast town, but you know.
But you know, we're still basically.
We're still basically.
We're still there.
We're still basically.
We're still basically there. Citizen fighting his way out the corner, just setting up the start changes, but Saki just finds another really, really good counter poke. Gonna be extending into the full combo. This should absolutely be def, and Saki takes the first game here over Fiddy.
And like we said, this is very important here. Again, Saki needs a little bit of confidence here. Now he needs to trust himself. Even if Fidison takes that win, stick it out on Catalina. I genuinely think that the way that Saki is constructing his game plan with this Catalina is working out so excellently. Literally ice him out. Do not let him establish a game plan, make him get uncomfortable, make him get impatient, and then punish them every single time. Let your opponents make the mistakes, even Fidison does them.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, Saki just, you know, immediately following your advice here and keeping things calm and collected. Fidison slowly but surely fighting his way out the corner. We're going to mid-screen, but we're all going to be going right back into the corner. Sit down over there, young man. That's Saki. And he gets another nice extension. Of course, the Catalina Ultimate Fireball still gets that ever-important crumble even off of your lights, and it just gives you such a big extension every single time.
Throw coming out from Fiddy here. Safe jump there as well. Another throw. Keeping Saki on his toes. BC gets him out. Guys blocking the fireball extension with the slump. Delta clock is ticking now. I think Saki has 2 touches, right?
Should have one, but you know, the riding free, you know, people be like, I got my whole life ahead of me. No, you don't. Riding free is coming. Tweets into the super. Saki will be dodging that one, and he takes yet another round.
That is a Saki moment. God damn! Did he see that?
Fidison just tweaking a little bit too much on that last round. But now Saki once again getting put in the corner, but so far that has rarely mattered. He's always made his way out without taking too much damage here. I don't think we've seen Fidison get too many good big corner conversions until now, of course. Jinxed it, and that's going to be Fiddy cashing out into the Thunderbird to get the hard knockdown.
Yeah, this is bad news for Saki fans, because once Fidison starts hitting these the late close heavies, really means that he has, figured out Saki's offensive rhythm. And Fidison taking himself another round. But we've seen this before.
Yes,
we've seen this round 3 before against Saki.
I wish to learn this Grimnir fella. And then first and foremost, check out my guide on YouTube. It'll teach you many combos and much about what Grimnir does. Much about what Grimnir does and can do.
This is a nice way for Fidison to bring things back right here. Thunderbird being blocked out. That is, of course, plus on block with the heavy version.
You are welcome. That's going to get punished. Never mind, it did not get punished.
Saki doesn't really get a full punish.
Another tweak from Fidison here, but now Saki has the good
Try to just then go for like a raw 236U and try to get a full punish there rather than going for layers.
You really want to keep those gorillas away from 6XL range. But once you're out of 6XL range,
there's the 236U I was waiting for.
Yeah. Don't get those big punishes in that situation, but Fidison now finds himself in the corner once again, and yep, the Saki Classic calling out the counter poke attempt right there with the light wall, and gets another game on the board. Saki now up 2-0.
Some people have lamented the Namaya population.
Looking to get his run back here over skill. Fidison showing him something on the phone.
Show it to the crowd. Show it to
the crowd. Fiddy. Show it to the camera.
He doesn't care. He's not
He doesn't care. He hates us.
I got you.
Pulling out something.
What do we go? What do we go?
Don't throw on space knockdowns.
Wait, focus. Don't throw on space knockdowns. I mean, he's right.
He's right.
He's right.
That's a real one right there. But yeah, gotta follow your
He
own
had one.
advice.
He had
right
one.
there,
Yeah,
Mr.
he gave
Fitterson.
himself one
We're
piece of
rotating
advice against
to
him,
Lucifer. He's
and he was not doing it.
No, Fiddy, I'm begging you. I'm begging you. The BO was working so well. He's not the man he used to be.
Definitely not. I would see the
She's gonna treat you. She's gonna treat you so much better.
Fiddy, no, you're not fooling anyone.
Saki is literally the Loane killer.
Yeah. There we go.
He killed Lucy dead just because she picked Loane Akaya to come. You can't pick Loane against Saki. Forever rotisserie, never chicken. Coolest Legend 27. I've seen you in the chat asking for Percy. I don't think it's happening, dog. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's not gonna happen, but maybe the next major where we got Virum to commentate, you know, maybe at EVO or something, which would be well deserved. Then maybe we get to see some Forever Rotisserie Never Chicken, but
shout out to Coolest Legend 27 though. What a name.
That's hard.
Oh, what a 6XL too, Fidison. Gotta get started for now. You just gotta consult the notes sometimes.
Yeah. Gotta be looking at the method, but Fidison currently following his own advice, getting things started here, and another nice counter hit there on the Cloud Heavy. This should close out the round for him.
1, 2.
SBA coming out. Fidison gets himself a perfect 7 letters. That has to be good for morale.
Absolutely, that is the mental reset that he needed, and that's.
I've got a feeling though that whoever wins this, it doesn't matter which one, is just going to get cooked by skill. I'd be happy if I'm wrong and it ends up being a good set, but I think whoever wins this is just getting cooked by skill.
Another throw coming out from Fidison. Saki.
Skill is kind of just
needs to still
too
close
good
this
right now.
out.
Seems like.
Just being up 2-0 does not mean too much in this game. All the way to the corner we go, and Enchanted Slams wall bounce too. Fallout too. Goes for the light wall. Fidison immediately cutting to the chase. Oh, what?
I think tried the 2H, but I got counter hit.
Absolutely.
Spend it?
Once again, you
No,
can't
did not
take
spend
the
it.
Charlotta out of Saki's genetics at this point, but Fidison finds a nice jump out of the corner here.
He's dead one. He was dead at one anyway, so getting the 1 BP probably doesn't matter.
But a little bit of chip damage would take him there.
Very calm approach here. Again, Saki just waiting for Fidison to make a mistake, but at the moment Fidison keeping it nice and tight. BC coming out. Fidison goes for the throw, but Saki is rejected.
Good
Tap going through.
Do it again.
54. The crumple. Able to finish it off.
Saki is now on set point here over Fidison, looking to knock him out the tournament and get his run back against Skill over in Grand Finals.
He wants it, he needs it, he demands it, but for now, there is a huge wall and Fidison's far heavy. Taking Saki back to the corner. BC getting him out, gets the cross, backdash evading the throw attempt. DP from Fidison. Baited and punished. Saki back in his head.
This is looking really bad for Fidison.
Disadvantage here, doesn't even have any sort of meter really to spare.
Okay.
Back up, but this is a tough
Not quite in riding free range yet. Now he's in riding free range. 2-2H and coming soon. Gonna bet on 2-2H.
We'll see how.
No, just get thrown.
Throw takes it. Saki
damn, 3-0.
knocks out Fidison and advances to grand finals on the loser side.
Friendly hug being shared, but this is the end of Fidison's road. Saki gets his run back.
All right, Saki, you get one more shot at this.
That way, so you have to beat.
You get one more shot at this. Who are you going to play against Soros?
Because things.
Catalina.
Saki will be starting us out on the Catalina here. Make some noise for grand finals here at
the one character he didn't play in Winners Finals. He played Charlotta, he played Grimnir. He did not touch the Catalina.
Needs to bide his time. Rush punch coming through, but now again Saki just suffering a little bit from this decision. You need to keep him out of 6XL range, but what are you doing while you got him there?
Oh, nope.
Skill pulling his way in.
We're backdashing. I say that as someone who keeps backdashing against his characters too.
A Skill unleashes the violence.
Absolutely, and I think that's one thing that Skill is incredibly good at. He knows when you want to backdash. That is something that he's so good at hard calling out with you Rush Punch. We've seen this a bunch already over the course of these sets, over the course of this top 8. Skill always knows when you want to backdash a neutral.
Absolutely, yeah. Again, like, this is the Skill character. This is what he loves. This is how he plays. That push the stars, being BC'd. Saki looking for that last opportunity. The throw comes in. He has done this against Fiddison too. He can do it again. These comebacks are Saki's specialty, but he is up against the French Titan right now. Enchanted Lance coming through. The throw, rejected. Skill goes for these rush punches. Saki keeps insisting on these throws, but Skill is not interested in getting any of them.
Absolutely,
15 on the clock.
Working on the
Skill with the chip lead. Chip scenario and axe kick.
The chip and the sick RPS with the DP is gonna do it. Not much for Saki right there left to do after the chip point was established.
We're back to the round start here, and again, this is all about Saki controlling the explosive force that is Skill. Emerald Blade cutting through the dash. 6XL coming out for the first time and being cashed out. Light Shield. It's so unfortunate. She's just not getting too much off of it.
Absolutely, yeah. And Skill, one thing that's like, it's very unique to him as a Saurus player, it's the fact that he is willing to stay at mid-range. He doesn't always just run in. He knows exactly when to stay back. And right now he knows exactly how to finish off.
So what's the backup plan, huh?
1-0 for Skill.
Yeah, that's the big strength of Skill. Again, like, he is always, it always feels like he is
Those are
in
big ass
control,
bottles,
right?
though.
When Skill doesn't feel in control, he's probably very much losing.
Yeah.
And he just works perfectly with both the implied threat at the mid-range, but also just like the actual threat. Like if you slip up, if he sees you stumbling, he's there to make you like fully fall.
Sorry, Aqua.
Punch you in the face.
We're not seeing. Looks like we're probably not seeing Grimnir again.
Oh god, calls out Saki as well right there with the dash up, a rock smash within the 2H. This is a good chance for Saki. We're gonna go not quite coast to coast, but far enough. And life totals are starting to even up slowly but surely. You gotta remember though, Saurus is a character with more health than usual, so he can actually take a little bit more punishment.
Absolutely.
I'm guessing Saki's just drawing at straws then.
Comes through from Saki. Jumping. Throw out.
I don't know. If Saki felt more comfortable on Grimnir, maybe, because I know Skill hates Grimnir. Skill hates the Grimnir matchup.
Preempt the farm medium with that roundhouse bang, but can't quite get there. BC gets Saki out. Second one coming out from Skill.
But during the one game, he did not look comfortable on Grim.
The delay close heavy, but no bite so far.
Ooh, got him.
Weeks right there with the Snyder cut, and it's gonna work out. Does not animate, but still doing a lot of damage right here. Saki still working on the
I could say I guess at least he hated it during the World Tour. He might have practiced it since then. But at the time of the World Tour, he hated it.
Another Emerald Blade there for the rush punch, but Skill just looking so comfortable. The Frozen Blades now stopping these rush punches. Well, 50% has been built. No more projectiles.
Yup. Projectile privileges have been lost. Almost gets punished there by the jump, and what Saki spaced out just far enough. Nice use of the light wall here, but Skill finds yet another crucial hit. Saki with his back to the wall has to BC out, and we've seen this every round so far. Saki has to BC all the time. He keeps being very low on bravery points.
Okay.
Yeah.
And never mind.
I don't think it's the wrong decision.
You
need to get the Saurus out of your face.
Yeah, please. Get this old man away from me. Please.
Get away.
Grandma has become too strong.
BP gone.
Stop praying for my grandpa.
Plus frames in.
Our guys are being BC'd. Saki now without safety net. Ooh. Could have been bad, but not quite yet. And again, that mid-range play is so good from Skill. And the second Saki jumps, Skill is there to punish it. 2-0 already. It's gonna be a sweep.
We might have a skill sweep on our hands right here. And let's see, are we going to go to character select?
Don't change. Yeah, no. This is the right decision.
This
is the correct decision.
Running things back immediately. Saki on his last chance.
All right, Saki, please make this a match.
The first of 3 value might come in once again. Dudikov might be invoked.
We're gonna go play Shadow after this is over either way. But Saki, please make this a match.
Right now, a Skill. First time in the set, actually behind in health, Saki is looking to calm down this heated exchange. Standing light, there from Skill, keeping Saki under control. The power guys are going wide, but no big punish. Again, Skill wants to stay at the outside that mid-range, but at that point, there's just not too many tools. And a fireball coming in here. BC,
that was good, Zambi.
no throws. All right. Let's oil up. Fundoshi is equipped. Skill.
When oiled up, one of the scariest characters in the game currently.
Yeah, was gone literally until like 11 o'clock last night, so didn't have time to stream yesterday. So we're doing it today instead. So we're watching top 8 now. Well, this is grand finals, and then we'll do Shadow Monday, or we'll do Sonic Monday after this is over.
We'll see how it goes. At the moment, Skill is just carrying him all the way to the corner.
Oh no, they're dead. They're dead.
And Skill
They're dead.
gets himself to the tournament point. Twin Wolf Fags.
This ain't much of a match.
One more right here.
This ain't much of a match. Skill just being too good. Skill is just being too good.
BC coming out, powered by the
glad you're enjoying them.
Power Geyser though, keeping Saki locked down for sure.
Oh no. 50% gone. Oh, no anti-air there either.
Boy, but man, it is a tall hill.
1 BP, back blocking everything.
Skill is feeling himself. He's cooking.
He absolutely is.
Being forced to block everything. Only has 1 BP. All right, last BP gone already. I think we're done. I think we're done. Saki's gonna. Oh,
punch coming in, and Skill takes Hessen-Crash 25. You cannot beat a man who's enjoying himself.
Absolutely not, Dave. And
what
Skill
a beatdown!
Coveted 100 points of the ARC World Tour leaderboard. My man, once again proving that he is one of Europe's finest. Just beating out everyone here in a dominant fashion. He looks exhausted, but man,
I would too. I would be too. I would absolutely be too. But yeah, Skill. Some juicy points right there.
What was that done?
Coming our way. We're going to take a little bit of time before we
to see what the leaderboard looks like.
prize ceremony, of course, people gonna take home this beautiful cup from
so with this tournament over, our leaderboard now looks
like... Don't call it a cup, it's a Bembel, Junge.
A Bembel, I'm sorry, look, listen, this is how it is.
When it comes to point qualifiers, I'm in first, Zangief Dream and Gamera tied at second and third. Skill moves himself up to fourth, Bijan in fifth. Miri in 6th, Knowing in 7, and Miri, Knowing, and S1 tied in 6, 7, and 8. So right now, 100 points is the cutoff.
Oh. But yeah, we're gonna go to the.
But still got way too many tournaments to go. So
we can show off the Bembel.
Yep.
And I get a left side.
Because we're only here.
Isn't this absolutely
so this weekend, this weekend got a gold in Argentina. Week after that, got a gold plus in France.
This is what it's supposed to be, man.
Week after that, got a gold in Italy. And week after that is Boston. And then 2 weeks after that is Evo.
Always a pleasure, always a pleasure. Even in the sweltering heat, we are chilling, and we're having a wonderful time here.
Way too much to go.
But yeah, let's go over to the prize ceremony where Tira and Danix are going to take it away. Thank you so much for having us commentate again. We'll see you next Hessen-Crash. Goodbye. Bye-bye.
I'm good. I'm gonna leave you guys to the medals real quick. I'm gonna go fill my water bottle, and then we're going to go play some Sonic. All right, so I'll be back.
Bonsai. Check, check. Check, check. Discuss.
Yeah,
I'm
looking forward to seeing what you come up with.
I guess that's a yes. I'm here to end the ceremony for our top 8 for Gremlin Fantasy vs. Rising.
Their mics need help. Okay, let's shift over. Well, I'll keep it for a surprise. Always more fun that way, right? I need a live split. Live split, shadow. That was good, Essential. Sega. Why isn't my live split showing up? How's the logo turning? That was pretty good. I got second in Fatal Fury, first in Granblue, and got to watch some top level Tekken players. So that was fun. You guys ready to see the new speedrun trick? The new speedrun trick I picked up.
got you now. I won't let you get away.
Ta-da!
You cannot deny your fate. Let's do this. We shall meet again.
And now Shadow Belly Swamp. Now it's the bell. Now the Belly Swamp. Followed immediately by the Belly Slide. Ta-da! So yeah, not a bad time, not a bad bit of time saving. Sure, guys, let's look. Apparently that had been figured out a while ago. I just didn't know. But now I know how to do it. So now it's going to be interesting. Unfortunately, there's another trick, but I have yet to have actually hit the trick though. And that one's on the last stage. I've been practicing it, but I just haven't quite been able to hit it. Let's go, Refiner. Change shift was good. Got second in Fatal Fury, got first in Grand Blue, and I got to watch some top level Tekken players, so was a good time.
Is this power?
Rip potential. Alright. That being said, though, Cherry Berry Mango is a hell of a player, so it's not exactly shocking that he could beat Arslan. But the fact that they were fighting each other in losers bracket to make top 8, now that was shocking. I was also sad that John Ding didn't make it. I know, right? Just shows how many good players showed up to Chain Shift. Yeah, of course. Always good getting a chance to see them. Since typically I typically enter Paragon on Fridays online. I don't go to that many offline locals for Gramblers, so I don't get to see them all that often. So always good getting to see them hang out.
Chaos control. This is the ultimate power. Out of my way. Let's do this. Free.
Why did you follow him? Because you don't have any other choice.
You'll understand soon enough. I'm getting answers one way or another. Very good, Shadow. Come to me if you can.
Favorite day of the week, Sonic Monday.
Chaos control.
I was that chain shift all day yesterday, so I didn't really have time. So I didn't have time to come back and stream. So I decided to stream today instead. We want top 8 for the Germany our tour event, and so now we're for the rest of the stream. So for the next couple hours, we'll be doing Shadow, and then we'll be back to our regularly scheduled programming tomorrow. Yes, I hit the trick. That's why there's a 2-minute time save to start this. Don't worry. When I eventually have to start over, you'll get to do the trick again.
Chaos control.
That's the first yeah, a little late on that one. Oh yeah, real quick want to see the other trick I'm working on, but can't hit just yet. That's not the trick.
Unleash the power!
Ah. Nope. Where did I end up in this? I don't even know. Just showing out the next trick that I'm working on learning. Since the run failed, let's try. Just doing a couple attempts at this before it just goes, and then I'll go back and start over again. Being in the spring is not good. It's not ideal though. I fail this one with the start over.
Unleash the power! I double jumped too late.
Hey, we'll just start over. Yeah, I don't know how to do that. I don't know. I've been trying, but I've been unable to hit that trick yet, Sasa.
Fine. I've got you now. I won't let you get away.
So for right now, I'll just stick with this one. This one's better though anyway, this takes more time.
Fine. I've got you now. I won't let you get away.
If you haven't seen this one yet, Sasa, you're gonna enjoy this. Nope, missed it again.
Fine. I've got you now. I won't let you get away.
Look at his first try on the first one. And then getting the gravity activation. There we go. I'm a little low though. Yeah, I was a little low. Unfortunate.
Fine. I've got you now. I won't let you get away.
Oh, never mind. I broke through this time. Good.
You cannot deny your fate.
All right.
We shall meet again.
What? Chaos control. Tracking. Was him.
First off, belly flop.
I won't let him escape.
Now, belly slide. Well, I'm glad I checked this now. I was playing on the wrong patch of Shadow Generations. Wonder why that game sounded so loud. I was playing on the wrong patch. No, it was no. Well, there is a skip that is patched out. But I hadn't gotten to that point yet. I was like, I don't remember that anomaly thing, so I don't know what that kid's talking about. And then when I double checked, I'm like, that's not the right one. Yeah, so that was awkward.
Fine. Got you now. I won't let you get away.
Oh, let me in. Stupid invisible wall. Maybe I should go 13. 13 rather than 12.
Fine. Got you now. I won't let you get away.
There we go.
You cannot deny your fate.
I deny nothing. Blah, blah, blah.
What? 3. So what I was tracking was him.
Belly flop.
Don't let him escape again.
Belly slide. Yeah, it's a good. This game has some really good stages. And my apologies for the fact that we basically just skipped the entire thing now, Tuff. I just said that yes, it probably is, and this game in general just has really good stages, and then I apologize for the fact that I now just basically just skip almost the entirety of that first stage. I spy with my little eyes something beginning with beam to space. Something calls to him.
Out of my way.
Basically skip as much as we can.
Chaos control. This is the ultimate power. Out of my
That's great. That was bad. This level has not gone well so far.
This is the ultimate power.
No one saw that. Okay, no one saw that. Okay, can we hit this jump this time? Freaking Rail Canyon 2.
This is the ultimate power. On my way. Control.
I didn't even give myself a chance to hit the jump. Oh, I suck. Jesus Christ's sake. That's not a reset. I'm slightly late.
No.
And I soft-locked myself anyways. Okay. Great. Bleh. Okay, trying again.
Fine. Got you now. I won't let you get away.
I missed the boost.
Fine. Got you now. I won't let you get away. Fine. Got you now. I won't let you get away.
That's feeling awfully City Escape right about now, huh?
Fine. Got you now. I won't let you get away. Got you now. I won't let you get away.
Everything's coming up City Escape. With how long it's been since I've done an SA2 speedrun, I wonder how long it would take me to hit City Escape.
You cannot deny your fate.
So what I was tracking is him. I won't let him escape.
George!
This power.
Okay, time for another I Spy, beginning with Beam to Space. Finish Kailina, starring Lancelot, so I can find a match. Nice. Gonna go from a character with great normals to a character with stubby ass normals. Should be quite the fun turnaround. Lancelot, though, you can probably just dash around and probably just win that way. Honestly, most people probably won't. Most people probably in the lower ranks won't have any clue what to do about it. Or just have them block the ultimate projectile and then run up to them and then jump in the air, because they'll probably just try to tech throw with throw and then immediately get baited, since they don't know when you're slowed down. Never tech throw with throw against Lancelot. Oh, that was close. Yeah, that's fair. Remember correctly, so down is his teleports. Quarter circle forward is projectile. 623 is his lariats, and quarter circle back is his Rekka. So down. So forward special is lariat, back special, for simple, but back is Rekka, down is teleports, and neutral is projectile. If I remember correctly, of course, it's been a while. If you want anything more than that, you'll probably just have to look it up. Pretty sure that's basically all I got. I don't fully understand how the SSB works, so I will not be able to help. I will not be able to tell you.
Chaos control.
Make it nice. I miss. And back to this shit again. When you don't play Shadow for a while, this is the stage you regret. I am too high. Don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. Fuck. I didn't die from the heights. I just made it slightly more forward. I would have made it. Whatever, we at least get to see what's after this level. For the first time today. Hate this level.
Oh no.
Accurate.
Out of my way.
Something calls to him.
I can send enemies flying.
Not bad. I did not watch the Minecraft movie now. I only saw the memes about the chicken jockey. That's the only thing I saw. Alright, hit 2. The idea of Jason Momoa in a Minecraft movie was disturbing.
All right.
Interesting. Still not sure I'm planning on ever seeing it though. Just saying.
Out of my way.
I still can't believe they actually made a freaking Minecraft movie. Save that one. Lost time for it, but why not start over at least? Lizard.
You tortured soul. I will end your suffering. It's no use. You can't keep pace with me. Your energy is still unstable. You need to target the light signal.
Oh, do you now? That worked. That worked all of it. You do that all of a single time in this run. Actually, no. You do it a second. You do it a second time here. Then you get chaos control. Then you don't do it again.
You think those will stop me? Mutation.
1, 2, 3. No, we don't do it again.
This is the power. Let's do this.
At least, although I will say this, Reverend. At least the Minecraft movies was getting a decent amount of positive feedback. Meanwhile, the Until Dawn movie I saw got a shit ton of negative feedback, primarily because of the fact that it literally has next to nothing to do with Until Dawn.
Stop struggling. Cling to a pure fate. I'll show you which of us is the true ultimate life form. Out of my way! Out of my way! Out of my way! Free! Take this!
Hey, laughing off for a movie you had no intention of getting, and that didn't cost you anything. Sounds like a worthwhile trade to me.
Something calls to me. We can cross water more easily now.
Eagle!
Out of my way!
Cannonball! Show off. I don't know why I'm doing this. There's no reason for this. Oh, that was scary. We made it though. It's fine. I almost checked out. I went the slow way just to be safe. But he's okay. That was close. Yep. Hit the spring. Thank you.
This is the ultimate power.
Freeze. Eagle. Alright. Thank God for the stage 1 trick, huh? Lost almost a minute across this run since then.
Chaos control. Out of my way. Let's do this.
Nah, you're good. Worry about your Lancelots. I'm just here doing my speedrun. Well, attempting to at least.
Out of my way. All right. Chaos control. This is it. Let's do this.
You've obtained a new power.
Yep, I'm going to use my new ability to surf to destroy you.
So, think this will stop me?
Blah, blah, blah. Side to hold, blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 etc., etc., etc. He's just trying to make it where I try not to kill him later on, but we obviously will. If the people do that now, then no, I currently do not do that. Been a while since I've looked up anything for most of these middle stages. Ah, okay. But yeah, no, I don't.
Chaos control.
It's definitely one of the more complicated ones to figure out. How many friggin' branches, how many branching paths there are.
Freeze. Chaos control. That's it.
was a good range. I'm a big fan of Kingdom Valley, personally. Yeah, doing alright. We're doing alright. We watched the top 8 for the Germany tournament, and now we're doing a bit of Shadow. How about you? How you doing, Grunge? Oh, I don't know how I say that. Got double shift today and tomorrow? Eesh. Good luck, my man. Yeah, him. Yeah, Ulsan and Lohan definitely put on quite the show, to say the least. Now we do the challenges tab because of the fact that you need to do the challenges in order to unlock more of the stages, and in order to beat the entire game, you do need at least a few of the power-ups. So we can't just go straight to the end. For a little while, people were the world record people were beating the game without wings though. But eventually people figured out faster ways to do some of the sections to make it where doing it wingless is no longer fast, or doing wingless is no longer faster. You mean just beat the game as fast as possible while having everything unlocked already? Well, that really wouldn't be much fun, just due to the fact that you have to you literally just skip straight to the end by flying to it. But there are people that basically play through the game as if you were starting on a fresh file, but it is a completed file. That way you have wings. So there is the any percent wing percent. And the things people come up with for the wing version of the stages is insane. Yeah, Moha's got a few ILs for winged stages, so I'd recommend looking up Moha on YouTube. He's the current world record holder for Shadow Generations, and at least in this category, that is, he's absolutely insane at this game. So we definitely recommend checking him out if you want to see some ridiculous shit. So I was this weekend too. That's what you get. That's what you get for deciding to enter and help work the event. That's terrible. Bad. You'll curse the name of the FGC for these 2 days of double shifts, and then you'll be fine with it afterwards, right? My game alt-tabbed itself. Really? My game freaking alt-tabbed itself, so my controller stopped working. Gee, thanks. Probably a nice chunk of timeless. Yeah, I guess Windows open something. And I went a whopping, what, 40 seconds? 45? Right. Starting off the speedrun 2 minutes ahead, courtesy of the new trick. I'm down to only 33 seconds. Hey, vey. This is terrible. And at least that means that if I finish this run and actually get a PB, it'll be easy to or the Sonic Sunday this upcoming weekend. We'll have a decent amount of time saved to do. Always worth a try. Never works, but always worth a try. Because if this run makes it to the end, this is going to be the last run of the day. Because I'm not going to have enough time for another run. The joys of these runs taking as long as they do. How many times do I have to keep telling you, Metal? Only Sonic can call him a fake hedgehog.
You'll be joining the rubble in the water
soon. Not really at this point. Outside of the fact that I got a new trick on the first day that saves me 2 minutes, this run's been terrible. As you can see by the fact that I'm only ahead by 30 seconds, despite being ahead by 2 minutes to start the run. Well, it just means if we finish this run, then on Sunday it shouldn't be too hard to hopefully get a new PB. We'll see if we finish this run first. Run's far from over.
Chaos control. Ha! That power already belongs to me. Let's see how long you last on such unstable terrain.
You think you can stop me?
And now we're only ahead by like 17 seconds. Yeah, this run sucks. This run actually sucks. Something calls to him.
I can reach higher locations with this. Out of my way. Out of my way.
It's his birth will grow and you also want to touch your stages, but I don't care much. That's fair. That is 100% fair.
Out of my way. Three.
What's up, Bryce? Yeah, you're joining in on what's probably the last run of the day, since I'm probably not going to have time for another one. How's it going there, everyone? Going good? All good, Riz. We'll be back to normal Sonic Sundays. Starting this Sunday. Again. I'm not gonna say they're difficult. I'm not gonna say they're difficult. I'm just personally terrible at that stage. God, I went from 2 minutes and 11 seconds ahead to 6 freaking seconds ahead. God, this run sucks. Part of me hopes I don't PB. I kind of hope I don't PB on this anymore. This would be an awful PB to get a first new PB on the new truck. God. I'm starting to think I'm definitely not going to. Kinda. You'd probably break it. You probably would break a few teeth though if you try to take a bite out of those.
Chaos control. This is the ultimate power.
Not for a very long time. And typically I never use gold for any form of any form of working thing. I never use it for a pickaxe, a sword, a shovel. I never use it for anything like that. You get a very little use out of it.
This is the ultimate power. All right.
This is sad. We'll still finish the run since this is the last run, but we'll have to save the PB for someday, I guess.
Restore myself to the timeline. Drown in darkness.
That you did.
The ultimate game of Shadow Tag.
You got it, cause his name's Shadow. Shadow Tag. You got it. Cause his name's Shadow! Yeah, it's like 8 days away from being over, something like that. Because we're only 5 weeks away from Evo. Evo's close, man. And Ken's gonna be playable at Evo. We're probably about 4 weeks. We're probably about 4 weeks out from the next 2XKO announcement, which is probably going to include the release dates. We're going to get official gameplay and probably release date for Sagat for Street Fighter. Same thing with Armor King for Tekken, as well as we'll probably get the next character teaser for Tekken as well, which I think is supposed to be a brand new character to Tekken. We're gonna get the Wellness trailer for Grand Blue, so yeah, we'll be getting a lot of stuff soon. Literally 5 weeks away.
I feel complete. Nothing can stop me from reaching that eye now.
Don't know. Don't really care. All I know is here's the hoping that there's going to be Marvel Tokon news. Cool. Then you'll be getting Marvel Tokon news on your birthday. Oh yeah, never mind. You're right. That is one day before. Never mind.
I will become every obstacle with this power.
Okay, fair enough. That too. Either way.
Out of my way. Unleash the power.
Be more hyped than Lucy. We'll see. Lucy's the one other thing I didn't mention. Yeah, so Lucy trailer, Ken trailer, Wellness trailer. Sagat's Armor King. So we got a good amount coming. maybe for MK1, maybe NetherRealms will maybe NetherRealms will give the first teaser for we'll give the first teaser for Injustice 3. Since they officially said there's no more DLC characters or anything for MK1, so I wonder that means we're going to get the first teaser for Injustice 3. Otherwise, Mortal Kombat's going to be the only one without an announcement. That sucks.
Out of my way.
I'll still primarily just be hoping for Venom. But we'll see what the first characters are going to be. And I'm curious to see how many. Because how many characters they show in this first trailer might give us a hint on how soon we might get a release of the game. So if they only give us like 2, they're probably a long way out. But if they give us like a full 4 more characters, they might be a lot closer than at least I initially thought. What you don't want Woody Harrelson in Marvel Tokon? I am sure Venom will be in the game. I'd be shocked if he wasn't.
Perhaps I have underestimated your power. Perhaps I should actually start trying.
Follow threats from this isn't good.
I'm sorry, Reverend. Best they'll do for you is they'll put Venom in the game. They'll put Venom in the game, and then they'll give you a red color option so you can play Carnage. Probably best they do. Oh, I know. Trust me, I'm aware. Still probably best they'd end up doing. And before they actually do add Carnage into the game, instead of Venom. It wouldn't surprise me if they did end up doing a Amazing Spider-Man 3 that Venom would have been next. Because odds are they were either going to do Venom next or Doc Ock next, and I doubt they would have done Doc Ock. So odds are if they did do an Amazing Spider-Man 3, Venom probably would have been next. And then Andrew Garfield Spider-Man in No Way Home wouldn't have to complain about the fact that that Tobey Maguire is like, I fought an alien black goo one time.
Control. Your future is already decided. We will be one.
Venom in the first Venom movie. The Tobey Maguire Venom was awful. That movie sucked so much. Meanwhile, the actual Venom. I actually liked the initial Venom movie quite a bit. No. No, I did not.
You cannot deny what you are. We are one and the same.
And basically, the way I always put it when it came to the three Spider-Man, I was Tobey Maguire played the best Peter Parker. Because he played the quiet, nerdy dude really well, but really wasn't all that great as Spider-Man, because he doesn't exactly the quick-wit personality that Spider-Man is known to be. Andrew Garfield was way too cool to be the nerdy, quiet Peter Parker, but was way too good at the quick wits that make Spider-Man. And then Tom Holland is like the best of both worlds, while actually looking the closest to a high schooler. That's how I've always thought about it, at least since Tom Holland, since seeing Spider-Man: Homecoming.
Nice work. Perfect timing, too. Sonic is getting ready to confront the monster that trapped us here. If I'm going to switch the emeralds without him noticing, we have to do it now.
Very well.
Hey, that's good. Well, either way, Marvel ToeCon news will be Thursday. We just got the new new trailer for Invincible Versus today, and I still am not a fan. 2XKO news probably late next month, right before EVO, because that's what it's been in the last 2 years. Hopefully that'll include a freaking release date finally. And then yeah, we're 5 weeks away from the announcement for everything pretty much, including the next Granblue character. Fingers crossed it'll lead to something good for once for me. Probably won't, but I can hope. Hope is all I have left. That and hope for no nurse for Grimnir. But that will be it for me. I appreciate it. It was indeed a random Monday stream, but no stream yesterday, so I had to do Sonic at least a little bit. But we'll be back tomorrow. We'll be playing some Fatal Fury because Andy Bogard comes out tomorrow, so might as well check him out at least a bit. So until then, though, hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Night times, you guys, because time zones, as always, are a very weird thing. Until next time, good luck with your internet, bro.